Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Kazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Dale Scalard Athletic Park here in Hawley, Minnesota for high school football. We've got the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams doing battle in an 8AA matchup tonight. My name is Kevin Kochman with the broadcast, and Jed Carlson's going to join us tonight on the sidelines and throughout the broadcast this evening for the matchup with the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams. Both teams come in with records of 1 win and 1 loss. The Rams traveled into Barnesville last week and took on the Trojans and fell. The Hawley Nuggets were victors on the road in Frazee last week. This is our pregame coverage tonight on yourliveevent.com on a sunshine-filled evening, an early kickoff to accommodate the long travel from Roseau to Hawley. These two teams have played annually here in the last 5 years with the 8AA and, of course, the redistricting. And tonight, an opportunity for the Nuggets to stay on home turf, recognize their seniors as well this evening, and get the maroon and gold on here against the Roseau Rams. Meanwhile, for the Rams, trying to bounce back after a tough one last week, second week in a row of long road trips. See if they can't right the ship tonight on the road. The Nuggets and the Rams. This is our pregame show on yourliveevent.com. We'll come back with the pregame coaches' comments, and we'll get a chance to catch up with the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, Peter Natz, in just a few moments. Stick around. It's coverage of high school football on yourliveevent.com.
Job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Welcoming you back here to Hawley and high school football on yourliveevent.com as we bring you coverage of the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams on our pregame show continues here tonight. With Kevin Kochman here in the broadcast booth, Jed Carlson joins us on the sidelines tonight. He's standing by. He's got the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, Peter Natz, for our pregame show. Jed?
Hey, Coach. Thanks for spending some time with us here. Coming off a big win last week at Frazee, how was your week of practice?
We had a pretty good week of practice. The kids seemed really relaxed and it seemed to enjoy their time out there. But even though it was kind of low key and not a lot of intensity, they seemed to be really focused and on point. And I'm excited to see what our kids are going to do tonight.
Awesome. Thanks. What are you expecting from this Roseau squad tonight, Coach?
Anytime you play Roseau, you're going to get hard-nosed kids. They're going to take it to you. They're going to punch you in the mouth every chance they get and then play physical football. And you expect that when you see these guys. And if you're prepared for it, you can manage it. And if you're not prepared for it, it's going to be a big wake-up call. And then we're going to have to do some work from not being ahead. We're going to have to get to work from behind. And it's a lot tougher road when you're behind.
For sure. Coach, what are some of the keys to success for the Nuggets tonight?
One of the things that we really need to do tonight is maintain ball control. We need to establish a run game. We haven't really been able to do that in the 2 games we've played so far. So in order to do that, our passing game has to work. One of them has to work. to get the other one to go. And when we can figure that out and these guys start to click on both sides with the pass and the run, then we're going to be an absolutely scary football team, but we haven't been able to do that yet.
Hey, Coach, last one here. It's pretty breezy down here. Does the wind affect your plans at all tonight?
No. Well, possibly kicking PATs or a field goal into the wind, but as far as throwing the ball, running the ball, whatnot, no.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, you have a good time with Kev up there tonight. This will be good.
Will do. Thanks,
Jed.
Coach.
There we go. That is Jed Carlson and Peter Natch joining us in our pregame show coaches' comments on our coverage tonight from Dale Scallard Athletic Park. It is the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams high school football coverage tonight on yourliveevent.com. And for those joining us here this evening, we appreciate you very much wherever you are. We will be catching up with the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Matt Heaton. He's going to be joining us here in just a few moments when we come back. Coverage of the Nuggets and the Rams tonight on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The premier Red River Valley land sale is coming soon. Stevedale and Farmland Sales eXp Realty is proud to present 600 acres of fabulous farmland located near Moorhead, Minnesota. The Allen Family Farm Sale will take place at the Moorhead Marriott Hotel on October 23rd at 10 a.m. For more information, visit stevedaleandfarmlandsales.com and thepeoplescompany.com or call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
We're back with more of our pregame show tonight on yourliveevent.com as we look across the field here tonight. The Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams set to do battle in high school football, a matchup of 1-1s here this evening. Jed Carlson's down on the sidelines tonight covering us with yourliveevent.com. He's got the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Matt Heaton. Jed?
Coach, first of all, thanks for taking some time for us. How was the long road trip down today?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's back-to-back weeks. Went to Barnesville last week and stopped in Ada, ate our food, and came here and ready to go tonight.
Nice. Well, good luck to you, Coach. Who are some of the key players for the Roseau squad tonight?
Well, Jake and Jordan Borovich, number 6 and number 35. Those two are very important. Number 75, Landon Baumgartner on the line. He's a pretty big cog in our team. Quarterback, Eli Wentzloff. I mean, we have two of those guys are seniors, so it's very important that they come out and show what they can do today.
Senior leadership for sure, Coach. What are some keys to success so Roseau can get out of here with a victory?
Big thing is try and hold the big guys up front. I mean, Hawley's got some big boys up front, and it's trying to stonewall them and get turnovers and move the ball. If we have the ball, then they don't. So.
Sounds good. Coach, one last one. Pretty breezy down here. Does the wind affect anything you guys are trying to do out here tonight?
Not too much. I mean, the wind does affect passing a little bit, but generally short passing probably for both teams, so just being efficient.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for your time, Coach, and best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Jed Carlson down on the field with Coach Matt Heaton of the Roseau Rams. Roseau, as mentioned, last week on the road at Barnesville. They are 1-1 on the season. The Hawley Nuggets last week spent the Friday night on the road at Frazee, coming away with a nice victory. We'll talk a little bit about both teams as we preview the matchup and get ready to get to kickoff tonight. Again, a 6 o'clock kickoff, a little earlier start this evening here in Hawley. The Hawley Nuggets, Roseau Rams. It's high school football coverage tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and YourLiveEvent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
We're checking in live tonight on YourLiveEvent.com as we bring you coverage of the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams this evening. As tonight the Rams and Nuggets get after it on the high school football field. Let's talk a little bit about some of the items here to share ahead of kickoff between these two squads. You know, the Roseau Rams and Hawley Nuggets. Roseau comes in with a record of 1-1. Roseau's season opener was a victory. They were able to take down Thief River Falls to start this season, 22-12 at home, and then a loss last week, 56-12 at Barnesville. They've got finally a couple of home games coming in the next 2 weeks where they'll be back against Park Rapids area and then Crookston before they hit the road to Frazee, and then they have the short trip to Warroad this year with Pelican Rapids coming up to Roseau for a contest. Meanwhile, for Hawley, their opener was a loss to Perham, a close ball game that came down to the wire, so to speak. It was 14-12. Perham earned a victory that night. A bounce back last week. A bounce back win, 42-7 over the Frazee Hornets, and a solid win for Coach Nats and the crew here this past week. They've got the big battle next week for Barnesville coming into town. They're on the road to Park and Pelican Rapids with back-to-back trips for the P-Raps. Got Warroad on the home schedule this year. Last year, Hawley traveled to Roseau and Warroad. This year, they get them both to come down. And then Crookston to wrap up on MEA Wednesday this year. So there's definite good schedule for both squads. Battles, no question. This week, week 3 of the Peepaw Award, it is the Practice Player of the Week. It goes to junior linebacker and offensive lineman Kylan Lowe, number 72 for the Nuggets. Coach Nats says he's been making improvements all season long and gives a great look at linebacker. I like a Practice Player of the Week award. That's kind of a fun thing because not everybody gets to be the big star. They got that scout team that prepares everybody. As we bring Jed Carlson back in for a little conversation, and Jed, that's ways to recognize team, and we've got a lot of players on a football team. Nice way to do that from a staff.
Absolutely, I think that's a great idea because some of those kids just feel valued and they're only going to try harder when you get them in practice. And scout team's an important role for everybody. So, as someone who played that position, Kevin, I know what it's like, and anytime you can kind of put value on it and emphasize those kids, I think it's great for everybody. So kudos to Coach Nass and his staff. I was
a practice player. If we only had that award, I would have maybe done. I got to play a lot of roles. The Hawley hop to the offensive line was always a emphasis of mine that I wish it was still a thing. I do. I miss that a lot. Those from the back in the day time. But no doubt, good little side there. Hawley comes in averaging at 27 points per game. Their opponent, the Roseau Rams, averaging just 17 points per game. Roseau has allowed teams to get moving offensively. So certainly some of the keys that the Roseau Rams are going to be looking at here tonight is to try to, both teams I think are going to try to do a lot of similar things. They're going to want to try to control the game. They're going to want to try to control their offensive side and not allow for those big plays. This could be all the makings of a grinded out kind of football game between the Rams and the Nuggets. Both also have some abilities to pop a big play and bringing Jed back into some conversation. Down on the field, Jed, this is the second game that Hawley's hosted on the home field. We've been blessed with the great summer of grass growing. Field conditions look fantastic out there. What's it like on the field?
Oh, it's a beautiful sight. Grass is cut, paint's ready to go. It is a little breezy, though, Kevin. It's a little bit breezy. It'll be interesting to see how that affects the passing game. I didn't think Roseau was as concerned about it, but I think Hawley, you mentioned big plays. I think Hawley will be a little bit more reliant on the air game and passing, and we'll see if the wind dies down here a little bit. And like Coach Nats mentioned, like the longer you allow Roseau to stay in the game, I think that bodes well for the Rams. So make sure the Nuggets want to get out and get some big plays and get off running.
They do, and there's some big play pop, no question about it. Both teams have athletes, and Coach Nats mentioned about Frazee. Kind of talked about it too this morning on our sports lines on KRJB Radio. He talked about, hey, we've got Roseau. It's a tough guy town. Roseau. You think of hockey, you think of Polaris, you think of industry, and you think of tough guys. It is a tough guy town, and so they come in. You know what you're going to get when you line up against the Roseau Rams. They're going to come in, and they're not going to take it lightly.
No, and they never do, and that's across all sports from my experience.
Yeah.
Roseau comes to play, they're tough. The long road trip back-to-back, that's not going to faze them. They're used to it, and I think the longer you give them confidence, if you're the Hawley Nuggets, I think that bodes well for Roseau. So I think the start of the game will be important for both teams.
You're right. The setting up, setting the tone, and I think that you look across the way when you're thinking about the white and green of the Roseau Rams that we're seeing on the screen right now. You're looking at a team that wants to come and do that. They want to come down here, second week on a log road trip. They want to set the tone. They're not interested in just making the trip to show up. They want to make it happen. So their goal tonight too is they got to set the tone right out of the gates, and they want to assert themselves. See how this one unfolds tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Both teams are capable, and we'll look forward to it on yourliveevent.com with Roseau and Hawley set to do battle. Other games going on. Pelican Rapids is over in Barnesville. It's a tackle cancer night. That's a big one over there. Should be good to see those two communities get together again and do some good along with playing football this evening. You've got other games going on yourliveevent.com. We've got Northern Cass hosting Oaks. Sargent County hosts Wyndmere Ledgerwood. Hillsborough Central Valley hosting number 1 Kindred. You've got Thompson playing host to Ellendale Edgeley Column on the North Dakota side, yourliveevent.com. Carrington has Harvey Wells County, and Lisbon plays host to Central Cass. Those games all on yourliveevent.com, along with Adeborup West and Mahnomen Waban, a big high school football matchup in Class A. Those two teams, section opponents, and you look at that on Gold 101.5 and also on yourliveevent.com. Both teams 2-0. Should be a dandy. 106.5 KRJB with Fertile Beltrami, Warren Alvarado Oslo. Fertile Beltrami, second home game of this season. They got an opportunity to get on the field here tonight as a top team in 9-player football. They've got that going on. We'll have coverage on KRJB for that. You've got Foston hosting Kitson County Central at a matchup of 2-0s. That's on 1480 AM and 99.7 FM. Goodrich Grigla Winnie-Mac. Another 9-player contest there, 96.7 FM, and GVT also with coverage here for that. Homecoming for Norman County East and Ulen Hitterdal at John Otto Field in Ulen. The Titans are playing host to Badger Greenbush Middle River this evening. Park Christian this afternoon is in a matchup with the Northern Freeze. Lemoore to Litchfield Marion, the number 1 team in North Dakota 9-man. They're taking on Mayport CG today. Lake Park Audubon, Red Lake County in a battle just down Highway 10 tonight in Lake Park. That should be a contest here this evening as well. Some of the other action, Polk County West and Bagley also playing high school football. Someone's going to get their first win of the season tonight between those programs. We look forward to this one with the Hawley Nuggets and the Roseau Rams, and it's at the Dale Scallard Athletic Park, and we are broadcasting live on yourliveevent.com. Glad to have you along wherever you are. We certainly do appreciate it. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back, talk about the starting lineups that are just around the corner, and then we'll get ready for the opening kickoff, the Rams and the Nuggets, on a Friday night in Hawley on yourliveevent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the yourliveevent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the yourliveevent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation.
Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
All right, we're bringing you back here to Hawley tonight for the Roseau Rams and the Hawley Nuggets in high school football on YourLiveEvent.com. So we're going to get ready here as the teams continue their warm-ups. We get an idea of what the Nuggets are going to look like here on the south end zone here in Hawley at the Dale Scallery Athletic Park. Let's talk about the starting lineups tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll start with the Roseau Rams offensively. Their lineup looks like this. Left tackle is a junior, number 71, Caleb DeVergston. Left guard, a sophomore, number 61, Daniel Nelson. The center is a sophomore, number 60, Owen Cummings. They will have a right guard, a sophomore, number 56, Drayson Bufflin. Right tackle, a junior, number 75, Landon Baumgartner. Wide receivers, you have Austin Baumgartner, a senior, number 21. Jack Jerome, a senior, number 23. He'll also line up in a wing position. You also have a sophomore, number 35, Jordan Baravich. Miles Dixon is a senior, number 2. He's the tight end, with Tucker Queen, a senior, number 10, in the backfield. He'll be taking the tailback duties for the Roseau Rams. Their head coach is Matthew Hedden, as the Rams, again, wearing the white jersey tops tonight. Green pants, green helmets, green numerals, and letters. Roseau starts a lot of two-way guys. Miles Dixon, Landon Baumgartner, Caleb DeVergsteen, Owen Cummings are the defensive line. Levi Dunham will come in, a sophomore, number 8, in the linebackers spot. Tucker Queen, Jordan Baravich, Jack Jerome are in the linebackers area. Eli Queen and Austin Baumgartner in the defensive back spots, with Eli Wentzloff, who's also the quarterback. He is also a defensive back for the Roseau Rams. Starting lineups as we watch the Hawley Nuggets continue their pregame warm-ups. They'll start at left tackle, 6'7", senior, number 66, Blake Donner. They'll start a left guard spot, a senior, number 64, Blake Bigger. The center is a senior, number 55, Tristan Lillaby. Right guard, senior, number 54, Dane Hinkle. And right tackle is a junior, number 56, Connor Kosmatka. The receivers, senior, number 1, Mark Schauer. Senior, number 2, Zach Liebach. And senior, number 14, Levi Lelm. Jackson Skank will be in the backfield or as a wing position for the Nuggets. He's wearing number 20. He's a junior. Liam Peterson, that is. Junior, number 24, the running back for the Hawley Nuggets. Their defensive front, Tristan Lillaby, Blake Bigger, Blake Donner, Dane Hinkle. Linebackers, Zach Liebach, Jack Ames, and Grady Hines. Mark Schauer, Levi Lelm, Jackson Skank, and Noah Nelson are the defensive backs for the defense of the Hawley Nuggets. The Nuggets coached by Peter Nance, assisted by Tim Peterson, Nick Burcham, Aaron Haugen, Zion Smith, Travis Haugen, Jared Sanger, David Ames. Can't not mention guys like Ben Lofgren, Peter Wallen, Drew Thompson, and Avery Thompson. Anytime you get a chance to mention those guys, you know you're in good company. The Nuggets wearing the maroon uniforms here today, all maroon, gold numerals, letters, and they go with the maroon helmets here today as well. Senior night recognition, we'll get to that during halftime, and there's also going to be some dancers out there, so we'll have that to tie into our evening as well. A full night of activity here in Hawley, as one would expect for a Friday night under the lights. Again, a little early start with the Roseau making the road trip and accommodations being made. At a 6 o'clock kickoff it'll be for these two squads. Both coming in 1-1. The Roseau Rams and the Hawley Nuggets are set to do battle. We'll have the opening kickoff when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
At Wildrest Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The premier Red River Valley land sale is coming soon. Stevedale and Farmland Sales eXp Realty is proud to present 600 acres of fabulous farmland located near Moorhead, Minnesota. The Allen Family Farm Sale will take place at the Moorhead Marriott Hotel on October 23rd at 10 a.m. For more information, visit stevedaleandfarmlandsales.com and thepeoplescompany.com or call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Back here on yourliveevent.com with the Roseau Rams and the Hawley Nuggets set to do battle here tonight as we get ready for the starting lineups to be introduced on the field. We mentioned them already as we get the Nuggets and the Roseau Rams to get out and get after it here with high school football. Again, additional coverage with games tonight on yourliveevent.com. We're busy with a number of games going on here this evening. There's also a lot of activity going on this weekend. Just talking with activity, you talk about the volleyball teams. Hawley hosting the big volleyball invitational tournament tomorrow. Coach Cad Rustad talking about the full schedule they've got tomorrow with the matches getting underway and pool play at 9 in the morning. And then they get set up into their proper brackets by the end of the day. Some great volleyball. There's also big volleyball tournament, the Barb Neprud tournament going on at Crosby Ironton this weekend. So some really good volleyball, of course, tied into some fun in the area. But tonight football on yourliveevent.com. Also at 7 o'clock tonight featuring Mahnomen Waban and Adabor West. Should be a fun 2-0 teams going at it. Central Cass, Lisbon, Harvey, Wells County, and Carrington tonight. You've got Thompson, Ellendale, Edgeley, Culm. Kindred visits Hillsborough Central Valley tonight. Wyndmere Lidgewood at Sargent County. Oaks, Northern Cass. Some of the matchups we have for you on yourliveevent.com on the Minnesota side and North Dakota side with high school football here tonight. Well, we gear up and see the Roseau Rams come in 1-1 on the season, win over Thief River Falls to kick off the year, and then last week at Barnesville falling on the road, so they're ready for a matchup tonight. Hawley, fresh off that victory over Frazee, got the offense going last week after having a bit of a back-and-forth battle and a lot of turnovers in that first game against Perham that we had on yourliveevent.com to open the season. Kevin Kochman and Jed Carlson with you tonight. Jed, I know that when we talk about the Nuggets trying to get right, you talk about turnovers turnover game, if they can keep the ball, right? Giving away the ball is never something you want, no matter what sport you're playing. So you want to make sure that you maintain. But the first quarter, I think, is going to say a lot about how this game's going to unfold tonight.
I think so too, especially with both teams kind of relying on their upperclassmen, right? It's senior night for the Nuggets, and they're going to come out with a little extra juice. And talking to Coach Hedden, just realizing that a lot of their skill players are seniors, the guys that they're counted on too. So I think it'll be an interesting first quarter, and see if we can set the tone for the game.
Oh, no doubt. I'm very much excited about that. And you've got a lot of size. Hawley definitely has some size, especially on that left side of the offensive line. They like to move the football quite a bit. So it's going to be very intriguing here tonight. I'm very curious between these schools. Who comes out and sets that tone? Who comes out and makes those first plays to really come out? I just think of the things that you can do on the football field, and you come out and throw that first punch, so to speak. Not that we're talking about playing video games with the Lofgren brothers, but I'm just saying you got to get after it. And I think tonight, these guys, everybody seems fired up. And Roseau too. They had that long drive. They had time to get focused. They look like they're ready to play tonight.
Yeah, I think if you're the Nuggets, anytime a team's got a long road trip, you want to come out and throw the first punch, right? You're at home, you want to capture momentum and get your crowd going. It's a beautiful night out here, a good crowd for the Nuggets, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Or I think Roseau, they want to probably control the ball, make sure they're not turning it over, and realizing that the longer they hang in the game, the better things are for them. And then it just becomes about one or two big plays. So I think that's the strategy going in, and I'm looking forward to watching it unfold.
Absolutely, me too, and we're looking forward to it here at the Dale Scallard Athletic Complex. I know we're gearing up for the matchup here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Want to make sure we say thank you to the sponsors that are making the broadcast possible. Of course, you see them and hear them throughout our broadcast here this evening. Please contact them, thank them with your patronage. At the very least, tell them thank you for helping make coverage possible with R&J Sports and tonight yourliveevent.com. We also have the camera clock operators and folks here today as well that help make it go. Everything looks good, makes it happen here on the screen so that you can stay as in touch as possible at home. We like to make that all happen, so we welcome you tuning in wherever you may be here this evening. I mentioned earlier you got Roseau being a hockey school, right? And I had to look up, make sure I knew some of the guys that play hockey. Tucker Queen, running back number 10, he's a hockey guy. Jack Jerome, wide receiver, running back, he's a hockey guy. Landon Baumgartner, 6'1", 235, right tackle, a hockey guy, Jet.
He's 6'3" on skates, Kevin.
He's 6'3" on skates.
He's 6'3" on skates.
Just like Charo out there, you got to have some size. Roseau is going to be kicking the football away. They will be booting it from south to north. They have the wind at their back here to kick the football away tonight, and the Nuggets will receive to start this contest. We look forward to this one on yourliveevent.com as Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you here tonight. The Roseau Rams will be teeing it up as you see it, right to left here. The Rams in the white and green, and they will be teeing it up. Kicking the ball away will be Jordan Borovich to kick. You've got deep back for the Hawley Nuggets to receive. Lincoln Midthun, he is back deep to receive, and also deep is Liam Peterson. Kick is away. It's an end-over-end kick for the Roseau Rams, and it'll be a Hawley on the return. Bringing the ball across midfield, 20-yard line is going to be brought down right there. Peterson with a short gain up to the 30-yard line where it'll be first down and 10 for the Hawley Nuggets. Nuggets will have it first down and 10, their first drive of the football game.
I think Midthun made the first guy miss there. There was a little crease, but I think he just slipped down there.
Nuggets have the football on their own 30-yard line. They will have it first down and 10 to get this game underway. Nelson is back in the pistol formation. He looks to turn and will hand the football off. Handoff is to Lelm in the backfield. He gets across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. Going to be about 3 yards on first down for the Hawley offense. Lelm that time the first to touch the football for the Nuggets. He's lined up as a slot, and this time lines up in the wing position.
Really good job by number 8, Levi Dunham, there making that tackle and finding the ball as he was trying to bounce out.
They're going to give him officially 4 yards for Lelm. Second down and 6 it'll be for the Nuggets offensively. Quarterback is going to be, of course, for the Nuggets, Noah Nelson in the shotgun. He'll hand the football off. This is going to be Peterson. He'll get across the 35-yard line and bring down to the 38-yard line. A short gain, and it'll be, and now third down and short here for the Nuggets. Third and about 2 yards to go.
4-yard run for Peterson.
Big third down conversion here for the Nuggets. With the wind playing like this, you don't want to punt into this wind early in your first possession.
No doubt, and put the ball at the 38-yard line, a 3rd and 2 upcoming for the Hawley Nuggets. Again, quarterback Nelson is in the pistol formation. He's got a running back to his right, wing to his left, 2 receivers right of the formation. They'll send one, and it's going to be a pass that's going to be caught by Lelm. First down, crosses the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line, where he's going to be brought down by a host of Roseau Rams. Lelm gets 4 yards on the play. It's just a 4-yard gainer, make it a 5-yard gainer to the 43 officially.
Credit Zach Liebach on the block out here on the quick screen to the receiver. That was a nice block, enabling the first down for the Nuggets.
First down, Hawley, as they will break the huddle with the ball at the 43-yard line. No score, 10:26 to play in this first quarter. Nelson will be in the pistol formation and back to pass. Nelson looks to his left and is going to tuck and run now. Nelson takes off, has some room. Nelson down the sidelines and into Roseau territory. There goes Nelson all the way in for a score. Touchdown, Hawley Nuggets. Nuggets score on their first possession. They got that first down, Jed, and off to the races goes Noah Nelson for a touchdown.
Consecutive big plays led by consecutive big blocks there. I believe it was number 1, Mark Schauer, with the key block to enable Nelson to get in the end zone there. Big play for the Nuggets.
A 57-yard touchdown run here in the first quarter, and the score comes with 10:07 to go. Hawley in the books here as Nelson goes 57 yards for a touchdown run. And the PAT is upcoming. Nuggets are going to be attempting the PAT here. Looks like they're going to be setting up. The holder is Mark Schauer. And Nicolo Lamanto is going to be teeing it up here. He's going to kick it with that right foot. Into the wind. Snap spot kick is going to be through the line and no good. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley's on the board first tonight, leading 6-0 over Roseau on yourliveevent.com.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima Companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima Companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
Let me know.
Sounds good. As we get you back here out of the break here on yourliveevent.com, it's Hawley leading 6-0 over the Roseau Rams. As Hawley scores, they get that drive to start the football game. They go 70 yards, and they do so in 4 plays. It is a Noah Nelson 57-yard touchdown. The extra point kick failed, and we have a score of 6-0 Hawley. Roseau is set to receive. The Nuggets will tee it up, and the Nuggets will kick it away. It'll be Colton Klages to tee it away. Baravich is deep for the Rams as Hawley will kick it away. It is an end-over-end kick into the wind, and it's going to go out of bounds. Roseau will watch it go out of bounds on a flag. This is a procedural flag, and Roseau will have the decision now, Jed, if they want to take it with the penalty. If they want Hawley to re-kick, I think they're just going to probably take the penalty and move forward.
I think you can see early here, Kevin, that the kicking into the wind, whether it's a PAT or kickoffs, is going to be an issue for both teams.
It will be. I mean, it's one thing to kick it, and it looked like there was enough leg. Klages had a good leg to it, but it wasn't going to be able to maintain. It's like when you're golfing, you're going to go right or left in that wind. It's just a matter of which kind of English you got going.
I tell you what, as someone who's affected greatly by the wind when we play, yeah, it's a lot like that. It's a lot like watching my drive slice there, catching in the wind.
Roseau starts on their own 35-yard line and will have it first down and 10. The quarterback is Wentzloff. He'll turn and hand the football off on first down. Not much doing the Nuggets there. Bring it down the ball carrier on first down. Just really nowhere to go. Queen with the first carry. Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Great read there by Blake Bigger. It looks like the Rams going in motion with Baravich, and I'm guessing that they're going to have some counter to that play, so look for that to be a common theme here tonight.
Guys up front, DeVergstein, Nelson, Cummings, Bufflin, and Baumgartner, your line for the Rams as they come out and split receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right of the formation. As a quarterback is Wentzloff, he'll have a man come in motion, fake, and then give to the second man through. This is going to be Jordan Baravich. Baravich kind of just shoved out of bounds there. The Nuggets were able to bring him down, and a loss on the play, a loss of it looks to be 3 yards. And so 3rd down and long, 3rd and 13 upcoming here for the Rams.
Really nice play there by Jackson Skank, just seeing the ball and shooting the gap and making the play on a big boy.
Jordan Borovich loses 3 yards on loses 4 officially back to the 31. And so it's third down for Hawley, leading 6-0, 9 minutes to play here in this first quarter. And we've got getting the line, everybody in place. They move out one wide receiver to the left. Wentzloff, the quarterback, takes his snap, going to throw quickly to the right side, a little bubble screen, and nowhere to go again. The Nuggets are bottling up the receiver. That time it was Jack Jerome making the catch in the flats. Jerome gets up to the 34. He gets 2 yards back, but it'll be 4th and 11. A couple of yards there for Jack Jerome, and it's going to be 4th down upcoming.
And I think Roseau's probably going to use the wind here and use it to their advantage and punt the football.
Smart idea as they'll get ready to rock here, as we will see Roseau do that. See who's back deep for the Nuggets here to receive. As looks like we've got back deep for the Hawley Nuggets. That's going to be Lincoln Midthun. But first, Roseau is going to call a timeout. Timeout Roseau, 8:09 to play here in this first quarter. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 6, Roseau nothing on yourliveevent.com.
It was now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
8:09 to play here in this first quarter. Roseau will be kicking the ball away, punting. Midthun is back deep for the Nuggets as a snap is there. Kick is high, and the wind is helping a little bit. It's an end-over-end kick that will take a Ram roll to the 35-yard line, and that's where they'll stop it right there. The Ram roll is stopped at the 35, and that's where Hawley will have it. First down and 10 to start their second possession of the football game. Jed Carlson down on the sidelines. First drive for the Nuggets, 4 plays, 70 yards. Big play was the 57-yard touchdown run. They'll have their second drive of the game with 8 minutes to play, first quarter, leading 6-0. We talked about setting the tone with their first drive. They did that here tonight.
Yeah, it was a really big play by Noah Nelson on the pump fake and the scramble, and a big block by Schauer, and really a big third down conversion before that. So we'll see if they can put consecutive drives together here.
Nelson, the quarterback, in the pistol formation as receivers each way. Actually, the shotgun this time. Nelson looks to pass, and now we'll dump one down. Pass is caught in the flats and up the field here, turning it to about the 41-yard line. Catch is made by the Nuggets, and play made that time by Jackson Skank out of the backfield up to the 41. Give him 6 yards on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And just a tremendous tackle by Jordan Borovich. Just shot out of a cannon, came up, made the play, wrapped, and that was a big play limiting the play for the Nuggets.
As Roseau will see the Nuggets come to the line of scrimmage. Everybody's in tight this time for the Nuggets under center. Nelson hands the ball off, and Lelm gets the handoff. Lelm ahead to the 42. Going to get a yard. 3rd and short here now for the Hawley Nuggets. That's Lelm's second carry of the football game. Just a dive ahead. And 3rd down upcoming here for the Hawley Nuggets. The ball is spotted just short of the 43-yard line. 3rd and 3. Hawley coming up to the line of scrimmage here. This time they're going to split receivers each way. And it's a shotgun with backs on either side of the quarterback, Nelson. He's back to pass here on 3rd down and short. Rolling to his left, he'll fire a pass. It is caught. Schauer's got it in Ram territory and then breaks away from a tackler on the sideline. And they're going to say, did he get moving with that forward progress? I think they're going to put him all the way down here. Far side, it's going to be Schauer making a play all the way to the Ram 47-yard line. First down, Hawley.
Really nice sprint out and throw there with the timing by Noah Nelson. That was a great play.
So we've got 43. This is a football math scenario here. So we're going to go with a 10-yard connection to Schauer from Nelson and a first down for Hawley. Second first down of the football game. Last drive, when they got a first down, their first play was a touchdown. Nelson is in the shotgun and facing a first down and 10 from the 47 of the Rams. They move one out of the backfield into motion. Nelson in trouble, will look to pass. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. It's incomplete. His intended target was Lelm down the sideline and just a little bit overthrown. What I noticed up here in the booth, Jed, is I saw Nelson take off with his eyes downfield and maybe just got a little too excited and overthrew his man.
Yeah, I think that happened because 35, Borovich was coming on a blitz and kind of didn't give him as much time as he wanted. It was a step up, nice throw, just missed it by a little bit, but credit Roseau for being for attacking there and limiting his time in the pocket.
Clock stops, 6:32 to play in this first quarter, and Hawley leads 6-0. They break the huddle, send two receivers to the right, one to the left, and one back in the backfield. The quarterback is going to be, again, Nelson. Keeps it himself, left side. Nelson looking to get moving. He breaks a couple of tackles. He crosses the 40 and is going to go all the way up to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 17. And moving the chains, it's going to be a first down for the Nuggets on that nice run by Noah Nelson.
It's tough to account for the quarterback when he got an extra blocker in there, and Noah Nelson broke some tackles there on his own, and it's a big gain for the Nuggets.
Another first down. It's a 17-yard gain. He's got 2 carries here tonight for 74 yards. Not bad on 2 carries for the quarterback, Noah Nelson. Nuggets will break the huddle. Again, this time receivers 2 to the right, 1 to the left with Nelson in the shotgun, 1 back to his left. Send a man in motion from right to left, and they'll fake on a trap handoff, and it's going to be Nelson down the sidelines again. He's going to be drug out of bounds by Wentzloff, and he grabbed the back of the jersey as Nelson gets a first down and more before being drug out of bounds. As Hawley inside the red zone now, working it down to inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line, 17-yard run again.
Kevin, a lot of success on the ground for Noah Nelson here for the Nuggets. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going to that until Roseau makes an adjustment.
Well, you know the story of the Stephen Argyle Storm football team and the 70-plus wins that they had. I think it was 78 before Caledonia broke the record for a long win streak. They just kept running the same thing until somebody stopped him. That's how it goes. And Nelson can do that. Capable individual. Quick pitch. Midthun's got it coming to the near sideline. Midthun cuts all the way to the corner. He dives. Reggie Bush style to the end zone. Does he get in? It's a touchdown, Hawley. That's Midthun into the end zone that time. Lincoln Midthun, 13 yards for a touchdown. Are they going to say a shovel pass here? That's a tough. I think they're going with a little quick throw ahead. That's going to be a touchdown pass.
Yeah, nice little touch pass there. Nice little play for the Nuggets, and Midthun got it in stride, and he just used his speed to beat the edge, and an incredible effort to get in the end zone, cross the pylon with the football.
When I see the number 5 flashing like that, I think Reggie Bush, USC. Just what I see, I guess. And that's what he looked like flying into the end zone, touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt as Nelson will be in the quarterback spot. Turn, hand the football. Nope, fake the handoff, dive ahead, and he's in with a 2-point conversion to make the score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley 14, Roseau nothing. At 5:49 remaining in the first quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Well, the Hawley Nuggets that time turn a drive that started on their own 35-yard line into a 7-play touchdown drive, 65 yards for a score. This time Nelson to Midthun on a 13-yard shovel pass, 14-0. Hawley leading Roseau as Hawley will be kicking the football to the south end zone. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you here tonight from Hawley and of course, Dale Scaler Athletic Park, ready for the kickoff here as the Nuggets will be kicking into the wind. 5:49 remains in this first quarter, leading 14-0. And the kick is a squib kick that's going to be picked up at the 30-yard line by the Rams. They're going to work their way across midfield. No, they're not. They're going to be stalled right there. Could barely get across the 30. Nowhere to go that time. The Nuggets came flying in, and good special teams play on the kickoff. Roseau will be starting first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, really nice tackle there by Liam Peterson for the Nuggets, and for Roseau and for both teams, really, just with the wind, I think you're going to have to adjust to these kickoffs. I don't think anyone's going to be able to kick it deep, and heading here toward the north end zone, south end zone, excuse me. I don't think anyone's going to be trying PATs either.
I don't think so. That wind is definitely a factor, whether we wanted to believe it or not, at the start of the game. Quarterback is Wentzlaff. He will be in the shotgun, receivers each way. Fake the handoff, now gives the handoff, and a dive ahead for the backfield there for the Roseau Rams, and it's going to be a short gain for Borovich on first down. He's slow to get up here. I should say lineman for the Rams is a little slow to get up out there. Looked like Bufflin, and now we're going to get an official timeout to get Bufflin out. Short gain for maybe 2 yards. Your 2nd and 8 upcoming.
Yeah, and both Roseau offensive and defensive line, I think, have been doing a pretty good job tonight. And they're going to need 56 back in the game.
Yeah, Bufflin definitely has both sides of the field type abilities. He starts on the offensive line, and we'll see what he can do if he can get back. But just a short little quick thing here is Wentzlaff is in the shotgun. Will fake the handoff, now give to the back inside, and this will be Jake Borovich. This time the smaller Jake Borovich, small, 6'1", 185. He makes his way up to the 35-yard line, a couple of yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 6 upcoming.
Big 3rd down attempt here for the Rams, just to make sure that you don't go 3-and-out consecutive series with Hawley putting points on the board. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just try to get 4 or 5 here and then try again on 4th down.
3rd down, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see 4th-down territory for the Rams here in this first quarter as well. Back to pass, feeling a little bit of pressure. Wentzlaff steps up, delivers a pass, nearly intercepted. It hit his receiver. He was looking for Jack Jerome, and it bopped off of Jerome and then nearly hit the Nuggets, and just about had an interception. In the end, it's a 4th-down situation and an incomplete pass.
That's a tough play for Jerome. That ball was rifled about 100 miles an hour, and you got a defender's arm going right past it at the last second. That's a tough play, but looks like Roseau might be in 4-down territory.
Yeah, they're going to be they're taking the time, and Wentzlaff is bringing in a play from the sideline. So we'll see what they go with. Clock stops, 4:32 to play first quarter. It's 14-0. Hawley leading Roseau on yourliveevent.com, and now it is 4th down, and the Rams are lining up in 4th down, going for it here. Back to pass is Wentzlaff. He's looking. A little screen pass is set up here. Jake Borovich going to try to cut outside, now stays inside. He stretches. He's very close to a 1st down. Very close to a 1st down there. Needed to get to the 40-yard line. And we're going to see where they line him up here. He's very close there, Jed. They're going to give him this. They're not stretching the chains. He's got it. They got to the line. 1st down.
And
that was a brilliant little play design. Nice little middle screen there by Roseau. And I can tell from the audio down here that the Nuggets coaching staff thought his knee was down first before he stretched that out. But either way, that's a big play for Roseau.
And a 4th down conversion. Big play. And great for Roseau to get that here. So it is 1st down and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. Rams line up. Wentzlaff, the quarterback, 2 receivers right, wing to the right, running back to his left, and 1 receiver on the Nuggets sideline. They'll run a little screen again. This will be another Borovich screen on that right side, this time to Jordan Borovich, and he'll stretch it to about the 46-yard line. Can be a gain of 6 on 1st down. Should be 2nd and 4 when they mark him officially here. Just beyond the 45-yard line of the 46.
Even with the wind at their back, it looks like Roseau's kind of, by design, runs a little bit of short routes, quick comebacks, quick slants. I haven't seen a lot of deep routes out of them, getting the ball out quick.
They're just, they want to get it going, kind of treat it like a glorified run attack here, as they're going to spread out the offense again in the shotgun. Quarterback hands it off. Wentzlaff gives to his one back. That's Jack Borovich, who's going to barrel through, and Borovich into Nugget territory. Borovich all the way up to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Roseau Rams.
That was an impressive run by Borovich. He made a couple guys miss, and he finished it by going through a couple more. So credit to him. That was a great run, and he finished it well.
And the guys up front helping push. Jake Borovich, 16 yards on the play, up to the 39, where it is 1st down and 10 Rams. They're on the Nuggets side of the field, just under 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Wentzlaff, the quarterback, will be in the pistol formation and back to pass. Looking left, has a man, Jordan Borovich, and Borovich stretches. The ball was well overthrown, and there was a little bit of hand to play. I did not get that on the camera there. Apologize for that, folks. But a little bit of hand play, a little jockeying for position out there, Jed, and no call because the ball was well out of play.
That, and I think Varavich tried to sell one there. He knew he couldn't quite get to it, and the defender's hand was on him, so he threw up our arms, and credit him. That's a heady play. He just didn't draw the flag.
I'm going to say, sometimes you got to do that, don't you? You just got to make a play and see what you can do out there. And nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. Right hash headed to the north end zone. Wind at their back. Roseau takes a snap, and we've got flags. They're going to call a procedure penalty. Procedure on the Rams, so a 5-yard penalty will move this one back. First penalty outside of the kickoff here to open the game. First penalty that was offensive here in this one.
It looks like Roseau likes to get 35 Jordan Varavich in motion, get him a full head of steam, get him going and out early on his routes, or get him the ball.
Yeah, he's definitely a focal point of the offense and has done it in many different ways. He's thrown a touchdown pass. He's carried the ball 3 times for touchdowns this season. He's also received passes, so he's done a little bit of everything offensively here for the Roseau Rams this season.
Triple threat, Kevin.
Absolutely. He's like Cordell Stewart out there is what he is. Ben Lofgren loved that one. I'm just broadcasting to Ben today. That's what I'm doing. Here, you don't get the slash. If he's punting, which he does, and he kicks too, I'm telling you, this maybe is what we need to do. Handoff that time goes to Tucker Queen. Not much doing that time. He's brought down at the 45-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 15 upcoming.
That's the second really nice tackle for linebacker Jack Ames, and he's playing with a club on one hand, so that's impressive to be out there in the first place, but he's making some big plays in there in that interior of that defense.
The game I called when Hawley played Perm the season opener, Ames was in on just about every tackle. Just a nose for the football kind of guy. He's a football guy, you know. You need those guys to play.
He's a football guy. I think that's a football family.
There you go. We've got a 3rd down and long, 3rd and 16 now for the Hornets, Rams, as a pass goes incomplete. They were stretching the field all the way to the 35-yard line. That time their intended target. They were looking, looks like they were trying to get it to Jerome that time, but it's an incomplete pass, and it brings up 4th and long.
Interesting decision here, Kevin, because it's 4th and long, but you're across the 50. You got the wind at your back. Can you punt this and keep it from going in the end zone?
It'd be a tough spot to be in. You're in an area where, 45-yard line, you're real close to midfield. Is this, you want to turn it over at this spot on the field? They went for it on 4th down already, but it looks like they will be in punt formation. Jake Baravich will be in punt formation this time. He'll take the snap, and he will pooch kick this one. And it takes a big Roseau bounce. It nearly stopped inside the 5, but then does roll into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Still, it's going to net 25 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 20, 1st and 10 for the Nuggets. Just under 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter. It's 14-0. Hawley leading Roseau. Kevin Kochman joining you here tonight in Hawley, along with Jed Carlson and Jed for the Nuggets. 2 drives so far, 2 touchdowns. 3 scores in the first quarter will be something that Coach Nats, I think, would be pretty happy about.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Nuggets are doing damage on the ground for the most part, running with Noah Nelson and getting some quick passes out there. So I think if you're Roseau, it's really important here to stop them and not let them get 3 consecutive scores.
Hawley will come out 1st down and 10. Nelson, the quarterback, at the 20-yard line, sends a man in motion, turns and will hand it off here to Levi Lelm, left side. He runs into Jake Baravich. Nowhere to go. Baravich came in and laid the wood there, making a tackle on 1st down. In fact, a loss on the play will bring up a 2nd down and long here for the Nuggets.
Kevin, it looks to me like at the line of scrimmage that Roseau's handling themselves just fine. It's when Hawley's able to get into that 2nd level and make a guy miss. That's when they break out for the big one. So it'd be interesting to see if they continue to get in that 2nd level.
That is a goal for that offense of the Nuggets, no doubt, is to get past that first wave because Roseau was big up front. There's no question about it. 2nd and 13 from the 17-yard line. And actually 2nd and 12 from the 18 now is official. We'll put 2 receivers to the right of the formation for the Nuggets, and Nelson is back to pass. Noah Nelson looks to throw it, has a man, pass is caught, and angling towards the out-of-bounds line. 35 up to just past the 35-yard line. It should be a 1st down. Pass completed to Zach Liebach. His first catch of the game, and it'll be a Nugget 1st down.
It does look like the Nuggets' passing game is in rhythm right now. Their timing is set. As soon as the receiver plants and turns, the ball's being delivered. And their air attack seems to be going with precision tonight.
Got 22 through the air that time. Nelson to Liebach, and a 1st down for the Nuggets. Their 5th 1st down of the football game, and they'll have it 1st down and 10 at the 40. 14-0 Hawley leading with just under a minute to play in this first quarter. They give it to Peterson. Peterson's going to dive ahead, get up to just short of the 45, go to the 44-yard line, and going to gain a couple of yards this time, 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 upcoming for the Nuggets. And Liam Pearson, second carry of the game.
And 75, Landon Baumgartner's doing a heck of a job just eating up space on that interior line for Roseau.
And he's a two-way starter and a hockey guy, too. Look at that dude on skates. Could you imagine?
I'm getting out of the way, Kevin.
I know, me too. Nelson's rolling to his left. Here's a pass that's going to Skank. Jackson Skank couldn't hang on to it. It was at midfield where ball was thrown shoulder pad high, just couldn't hang on. Clock stops, 10 seconds to play first quarter. It's 3rd and 6 for the Nuggets after the incomplete pass.
You know, Nelson's shown a really nice ability to roll to the left and still deliver that throw. That's a tough one for right-handed quarterbacks, but he's been on target with that one tonight.
So we have next for the Nuggets, they'll come up on a 3rd down. 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line as they break the huddle. 2 receivers left. A wing to the right. Running back is to the left of Nelson, who's in the shotgun. Takes the snap on 3rd down. He'll roll to his left, throw it. Good pass. Pass is caught. Lelm. He's got a 1st down. Lelm to the 45-40 and out of bounds on the Roseau side of the field with 3 seconds to play in his first quarter. Levi Lelm flips the field here a little bit. Going to get himself 17 yards and a 1st down to the 40 of the Rams.
That was a really big conversion for Hawley. You get stopped there, and all of a sudden you got a punt into the wind, and Jordan Borovich came in there untouched on the blitz, and Noah was able to get rid of it.
That's another 1st down for the Nuggets, and with 3 seconds to play in the quarter, Hawley leads at 14-0, and they're at the Ram 40-yard line, and like you say, flip the field now if they don't score on this play. Flip the field, and they'll have the wind at their back in the second quarter. No, regardless, they will, but in this case with the offense in hand. Pass is thrown to Liebach in the backfield. It's over a little too high. He wasn't able to hang on to it, and it was a forward pass, so it's an incomplete pass, and that's the end of the first quarter. It's Hawley 14, Roseau nothing on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. More football to come. Second quarter is next.
The 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and yourliveevent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
We are ready to flip the field here as the second quarter is about to begin at the Hawley High School and Dale Schuyler Athletic Park. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you tonight. It'll be heading to the north end zone now for the Maroon and Gold Hawley Nuggets. They lead 14-0 over Roseau, scoring drives of a 57-yard touchdown from Mr. Nelson for the Nuggets in the first quarter, first drive of the game, and then Nelson found Midthun for a shovel pass touchdown. 2 scores. Nuggets lead at 14-0. They're going from the 40-yard line. A 1st down and 10 with the wind at their back now, leading here as we begin the second quarter. Nelson going to take the shotgun snap, and he'll throw the ball. He's got a man. It's Midthun. Touchdown, Hawley. A 40-yard strike. And the Nuggets lead it 20-0 just to get underway in this second quarter. That's quick strike offense from the Nuggets. Penalty flags are down, however, as we scroll back here. Midthun was the receiver that time that made the play. Would have been the second touchdown connection between the two. Flag is down at the line of scrimmage. Ineligible man down the field. Jed is going to bring this one back. So the excitement is short-lived. Nuggets will be facing a 5-yard penalty, but it's bigger than that. It takes away a score.
Yeah, absolutely. The momentum there shifts a little bit. I was wondering if the Nuggets would go to the air with the wind at their back, and right away they didn't waste any time. But no one else stepped up nice in the pocket and delivered a beautiful pass
to
Midthun.
It was really nice. It was a well-run play, and Midthun did a great job of just finding that seam, and he hit it, and it was well done. A highlight type play that comes back because you gotta know where everybody's at on the field, and so a loss of down and a 5-yard penalty brings up 2nd down now Second and 15 at the 45-yard line for the Nuggets. Nelson rolls to his right and is looking to pass. Nelson will drop one down here. He checks down to his target, and this time up to the 40, make it 35-yard line here for the play. And that is going to be a play to Skank that time. He's going to be up to the 35, going to get 10 yards, 34 yards. Third down, and we'll call it 4 ahead.
That's a big play for the Nuggets if you just get a chunk back there and make it a manageable third down. And down here, I've been really impressed with the accuracy of Noah Nelson. Rolling left, rolling right, it doesn't really matter. He's putting it right on the numbers.
Nelson to Skank is an 11-yard connection, and it'll be third down and 4. Nelson in the shotgun has a man to his left in the backfield. That's going to be Midtune. Back to pass. Nelson delivers, has a man. It's overthrown. He was looking for Mark Schauer over the middle, and it's an incomplete pass. So with that, we have a fourth down for the Hawley Nuggets. They're at the 34-yard line of the Roseau Rams, so we've got a fourth down and manageable. I would venture to guess they're going to be going for it, Jed.
I think so. With this position on the field, when you're at the 34, I think that's 4-down territory for sure. And I think I put the jinx on Noah Nelson, talking about his accuracy, and that was the first mishap of the night for him.
We're all good to go here now as it's fourth down and 4 upcoming here for the Hawley Nuggets. Nuggets will come out, and they've got one back to the right of the quarterback in the shotgun. That is Nelson, of course. Midtune next to him. Nelson back to pass. Nelson looks to his left. Nelson fires, passes, incomplete. 2 men in the area, Liebach and Schauer, but it's incomplete by Nelson. There's a flag down, though, here, Jed, back in the backfield.
I wonder if this isn't roughing the passer or maybe some sort of late hit.
It's possible. It is deep back in that backfield. I was watching after the throw. I watched the ball in the air, didn't see what may have happened there to Nelson. So let's keep an eye on it. Here's the official going to come over and tell us what they saw out on the field. Official will make the call. Ineligible receiver downfield again on the Nuggets, and so that is going to be declined, I would venture to guess here. And then roughing the passer on top of it. So they offset. We're going to do it again. So we have offsetting penalties here, Jed, which gives the Nuggets another chance. You were right on the one. I didn't see, again, the illegal man downfield, but that's something that the Nuggets have had now happen twice on this same drive.
Yeah, if you're the Hawley Nuggets, you'll take offsetting penalties there. Another chance at fourth down and 4. They had a couple receivers open. They were in the same area, and we'll get a chance to do it again.
There you go. So forget everything just happened. Let's do it again. 10:58 to play. Second quarter, 14-0, Hawley leading Roseau. Hawley in the shotgun. We'll have quarterback Nelson. Running back to his right is Peterson. Takes a snap. Nelson back to pass, looks left, fires. Pass is caught. First down. Now getting away. Lelm, stiff arm, sideline, and he's out of bounds just before the goal strike.
To Levi Lelm.
Levi Lelm will bring it first and goal here for the Nuggets.
Another nice timing route there for the Nuggets, and Lelm was able to break a couple tackles there and gain some extra yardage to get the Nuggets inside the 10.
Yeah, so it looks like what they're going to put him at the 9-yard line. 35-yard play. Noah Nelson to Levi Lelm, and a first and goal for the Nuggets. 7 first downs for Hawley here today. So the Hawley Nuggets will break the huddle, and it's a pistol formation for Nelson. He'll give to Peterson. He goes right now, cuts back, and is brought down about the 5-yard line. It should be 4 yards for Peterson up the gut, his third carry of the football game.
Number 35.
Good run inside by Peterson, but another great tackle by 35, Jordan Borovich. That was a really nice tackle for saving the touchdown for Roseau.
Yeah, and he tackled high, too. He was able to bring him down. Now, Peterson is coming off the field. They need to bring him off. I'm not sure if it's an equipment thing or what, but Levi's got to come off the field. So they're bringing in off the sidelines for the Nugget, Grady Hines coming in for Levi Peterson. So we've got the Nuggets breaking the huddle. 10:20 to play in this first half. 14-0, knocking on the door. Nuggets, Nelson, back to pass on second and goal to 5. They'll send one to the end zone. Pass is caught. Touchdown. Touchdown Nuggets. That one goes through the air, and it's a catch by Zach Liebach for the score, making it 20-0 Hawley. Nice route run by Liebach that time, Jed, and a nice pitch and catch there for a touchdown.
Yeah, and again, you can see the timing of the Nuggets passing attack. It's on display tonight. That's 1, 2, 3, plant, turn, and the ball's right there. And Nelson was accurate with the throw. It was a good play by the Nuggets for sure.
In the second quarter, score comes with 10-12 to play here in the first half. Nelson, it's his second touchdown pass, third touchdown of the game. Now we're going to see an extra point kick as Lamonto will try this time with the wind at its back, the extra point. As Lamonto has it set, and Shower will hold snap spot. Kick is up, Lamonto. This looks like it is good, and it is. The extra point kick is good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Hawley 21, Roseau nothing. 10-12 to play second quarter on yourliveevent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
We bring in Landon Peterson to help with the camera tonight on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you on the action. Hawley 21-0 over Roseau, a drive that spans 2 quarters and ends 12 plays, 80 yards, a touchdown. Nelson to Liebach on a 5-yard connection. Kick was good that time by Lamonto. It's 21-0 Hawley leading Roseau. And now, Jed, Roseau wants to get back and get some offense going here, and they need to get something going on this drive.
Yeah, they certainly do. They got to get a couple first downs at least, get going, get some momentum, right, and feel like putting a score on the scoreboard would be really good here.
Ball gets away from the return man. They'll pick it up at the 15-yard line, and not much doing. The effort shown by Heath Barr, but he is brought down, corralled there at the 17-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. Roseau with the football, 10:06 to play in the quarter, so not much doing. Great coverage that time by the Nuggets special teams.
And sometimes with the squib kicks, looks like both teams are probably going to squib kick tonight, but sometimes it just takes funky bounces, and that was one of those times, and the Nuggets are fortunate there. I don't think Roseau wanted to start at their own inside their own 20.
No, I don't think so, and so it is a first down and 10 from the 17-yard line. 10:06 to play in this first half of football, and Roseau will come out first down and 10, trailing 21-0. Quarterback Eli Wensloff will be in the under center this time, and he gives to the back. This is Jack Jerome, and Jerome is going to fall forward to the 18-yard line. He'll pick up a yard, 2nd and 9.
Hines, the senior.
Nice tackle by Grady Hines there, just shooting a gap and wrapping ankles and limiting that to 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, short gain for Jerome, and it is a second down. Jerome was among the top 3 leading rushers for Roseau. They struggled getting much offense going last week against Barnesville, but in week 1 against Thief River Falls, they did have a running attack on that night, and Jerome was one that got the carries. They go on I formation behind Wensloff, the quarterback. He'll turn, ball is fumbled, and the Nuggets are going to jump on top of the football. Hawley had a couple of guys there, and it's going to be Ames coming up with a fumble recovery. Turnover number 1 on Roseau, and Hawley will be the benefactor here, Jed. Inside the 20, Nuggets in great position.
Yeah, and Jack Ames jumped on that and was able to corral it with his one arm. So that was a nice play by them. And one other thing, Kevin, I don't know that number 56 is back in the game for Roseau.
Yeah, Drayson Bufflin has not returned. Yeah, he has not returned. He is on the sideline. I just saw him right now. He's over on the bench. We'll see if he's able to return. Nuggets will have the football now on the Roseau 16-yard line. First down and 10. As the Nuggets, Nelson is going to be rolling to his right, fakes the handoff. Nelson gets away from a defender, now gets a nice block. Nelson tries to cut to the outside, now cuts it upfield, stays on his feet. Nelson dives, he may as well. Is he in? Touchdown. But there's a flag down all the way back at the 12-yard line here, so this may be coming back after Nelson put together a heck of a highlight.
That was an incredible individual effort by Noah Nelson. Heck of a collision there and able to stay on his feet and get in the end zone. We'll see what happens here with the flag.
Officials getting together on this. We've seen a couple of scores actually come back on penalties for the Nuggets here in this first half of football. We'll see what the call is this time as officials getting together. And they're talking about talking to the coaching staff of the Nuggets right now. And it looks like it is going to be on.
It's going to stand.
It's going to stand. Personal foul against Roseau. This was away from the football, so the penalty would be coming into effect at some point here, but not on the extra point. If they do, it's a half-yard forward. It won't really matter too much. The Nuggets are going to go. As it stands, 16-yard touchdown for Noah Nelson.
Lamonto set to kick the extra point.
Lamonto will kick the extra point. So that was a one-play drive off of a turnover.
Noah Nelson used all 6'5", 230 pounds on that collision, too. Unbelievable that he was able to stay on his feet, keep his balance, and thrust into the end zone. That was a heck of a play.
No doubt. I'll enjoy that one looking back and watching that one on replay. It was something. Solid effort there, and Nuggets got some good blocks early. They lead it now 27-0. Extra point kick, Lamonto, end-over-end kick. Wind at his back. It's up and it's good. And with 9:14 to play in the second quarter, points off of turnovers, the Hawley Nuggets lead the Roseau Rams 28-0 on yourliveevent.com.
Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Well, the Hawley Nuggets take advantage of a turnover, the first turnover of the football game by the Roseau Rams, a fumble on a handoff. The Nuggets take it one play. Noah Nelson bounces off of defenders and plunges into the end zone. The extra point kick from Lamonto is good, and it is Hawley 28-0, and they're taking advantage now of the 15-yard personal foul penalties. They assess it to the kickoff, so the Nuggets will be kicking the football away, and they're Colton Klages is standing at the 45-yard line. The kick is away from the 45 of the Roseau Rams. Kick goes all the way down to the 3-yard line where it will be returned. This is going to be a nice return here by the return man Jake Borovich, who's going to cross the 10-15 up to the 20-yard line. Nice, solid return considering where the kickoff happened there, Jed. Good run by the Rams.
Really good return there by Borovich. He caught that thing at about the 1-yard line, was able to get upfield, plant his leg in the ground, and then just accelerate through until contact. So that was a big 20-yard return there for Borovich and Roseau.
On their own 20-yard line, it'll be first down and 10 Rams. Eli Wentzloff will be their quarterback, and as mentioned, we were talking about the injury to Drayson Bufflin, the sophomore guard. He is out of the football game, the right guard, so they brought in an additional body here, and they did some shuffling along the line. They brought in Landon Baumgartner. He is lined up as the guard, and then they brought in number 62 out there, I should say, Toby Bryan. He is a freshman, 6'5", 250. He's lined up as a right tackle. We got a penalty, though, a procedure. False start on the Roseau. 1st and 10 now becomes 1st and 15.
And that's the kind of thing that happens, right? When you got a starting lineman both ways that goes out, you got to bring in a young kid, and all of a sudden things just aren't the same. So it's been a tough stretch for Roseau with the fumble, the touchdown, and then the personal foul. They got to just get something positive going here, get a first down, move the chains, and get some confidence back here heading into halftime.
That's right. It's not all about. You're not going to be able to erase a 28-0 deficit in one play here. So they've got to find a way to make a next play and get something going, like you say. Just establish some positivity here and make this go for the Rams. Wentzloff, the quarterback, will be in the shotgun, has his running back Queen next to him, and give to the inside. This is going to be a great play defensively by the Nuggets once again. They read it well, but Roseau able to break through in a big collision. Skank hammers into the running back Jordan Borovich that time. There was a lot of things happening right there, Jed. A lot of things happening. The Nuggets played great defense, but also credit to Borovich to break away from what would have been disaster early on in the play to actually get positive yards.
Kevin, I was about 5 yards away from that, and I think I felt it. That was a big boy collision there by Borovich and Jackson Skank right here. I hope both kids are all right. That was a big-time collision.
I didn't hear it. I could feel it myself from the booth. So you definitely got a great. That's the best seat in the house right there, Jed. Look at you.
Hey, you can hear the pads cracking down here. I'm really enjoying this, Kevin.
It's football. It's football time. 2nd and 14, back to pass. It is nearly intercepted, and that would have been pick six type material there for Liam Peterson, that is. A ball into the hands and out of the hands, incomplete. Clock stops, 8:56 to go. Second quarter, it's 3rd and 14 here for the Roseau Rams.
Peterson's going to want that one back, but I think the ball flashed right past the offensive receiver's hands and then just kind of surprised him in his belly. So tough play, but you just got to get a stop here if you're the Nuggets, and if you're Roseau, it's time to take a shot, I think, Kevin.
I think so, and they need something here. It's going to be a ball at the 17-yard line. Third down and 3, just under 9 minutes to play, trailing 28-0. 9 minutes to play in the first half of high school football here. Roseau, quarterback, hands it off to Queen, but we've got flags and whistles here before the play got rolling. And we're going to get a false start against Roseau. Second time this has happened here, Jed, in this drive.
Yeah, I think the young man, Toby Bryan, just didn't quite get set there. He got up to the line a little late. He's a freshman. You know that's going to happen, but he's a big kid, and I think if he kind of settles in here to the game, he'll be just fine.
I think so too, and there's a reason. Like, he's that second guy up here. He's a guy that they'll definitely need to lean on, and they're doing that now. The Roseau Rams here with some injuries again. Bufflin's hurt. He's still got his pads on. Looks to be kind of on the sideline there working with his left leg. That I could see. Here's a play, 3rd and 18. Set up a screen. Queen's got it. He'll get away from one and slide ahead. Queen does a nice job of dodging a couple of Nugget defenders. He gets up to the 19-yard line. He's going to gain 7 back. It's still 4th and long here for the for the Roseau Rams.
Brings up 4th down, but that was just another excellent play call for Roseau. Nuggets are coming on the blitz, and you got a middle screen called, and they got able to get some yards. It's just unfortunate that it was 3rd and 20 at the time.
Queen's going to get 7 on the play, and now 4th down, like you mentioned. I've been want to say Frazee. I had a Frazee volleyball match last night, green and white. Jed, it's kind of just in my head here. I'm trying to work that out. Things like that happen, man.
Understandable, sir.
It does. Sometimes it does. Roseau is going to be back at punt formation. They're punting into the wind, and they're deep in their own. They're at the 19, and the kick is away. Good kick into the wind. It actually does go into Nugget territory where it's going to be Midtune picking it up at the 45-yard line, and he's going to make it to the opposite 40 on the Roseau side of the field. So a good return, but credit the kick by the punter, Jake Borovich. Into the wind, did a nice job getting that away.
Really good punt there for Borovich. That one had some good air time, good distance on it, and outkicked his coverage a little bit, but credit to Roseau to get down there and make a tackle.
So it'll be Hawley football at the Roseau 40. 7:52 to play in this second quarter. It's 28-0 Nuggets leading. We're getting a penalty on Hawley here. It's on the return. So forget what I said about starting at the 40. I believe a holding penalty will put the ball back at midfield. Yeah, they're going to put the ball at midfield here, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for Hawley. And that is the 3rd penalty officially accepted. 2nd that was not on a kickoff anyway. So to the 50, 1st and 10 Hawley. And they're at midfield stripe right now. Send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left of the formation. Quarterback Noah Nelson has Liam Peterson to his left, and we're going to get whistles before the play, and timeout taken by Roseau. 7:58 to play in the first half. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 28, Roseau nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Welcoming you back here to Dale Scalleroot Athletic Park. A senior night, the Hawley Nuggets hosting the Roseau Rams, leading 28-0. I'm Kevin Kochman. Jed Carlson joins here tonight. Roseau just not been able to get offense established. Hawley has been controlling here tonight. And Jed, we said it at the onset. Who was going to set the tone? Well, the Nuggets did that on their 4th offensive play of the game with a big touchdown. And first quarter said a lot to how this game is unfolding. And right now the Nuggets are maintaining.
Yeah, it sure did. And we also talked about turnovers. And when you're Roseau and you turn the ball over inside your own 20, that makes it difficult.
No doubt about it. Turnover battle is huge. As Nuggets 1st and 10 at midfield, the handoff goes Liam Peterson. Peterson is going to be brought down. Jake Borovich brings him down, but Peterson up to the 46-yard line, going to gain 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 6. Borovich, tough guy, football player out there. We're seeing him on all sides of the football.
He has been everywhere tonight, both sides of the football. He's making plays. He's flying around. He plays at a really high speed. So he's impressive here for the Roseau Rams.
Of course, the Borovich name, whether it be full relation or cousins too. You talk about all the Borovich girls that played basketball at Roseau. It's a good, strong, athletic name in that community, no doubt about it. Handoff. This will be Peterson for the Nuggets, squirting his way up to the 41. He'll gain a 5 there. It'll be 3rd and short for Hawley at the Roseau 41. Move it to the 41 officials, a 5-yard gain. And so Hawley faces a 3rd down and a yard here offensively. They're taking some time off the clock here, 6:50, but the tempo for the Nuggets has been pretty steady all night.
Yeah, it sure has here. I might look for Nelson to run this ball, keep it himself. There you go, right up the middle.
Great call. Nelson keeps it himself. He'll push forward, and smart move. He was under-centered. The Nuggets don't do that very often, but he's also a big frame, hard to bring him down. Gets up to the 34. Give him 7 yards and a first down. Noah Nelson over 100 yards rushing tonight for the Nuggets, and he's thrown for a couple of touchdown passes. He's having himself a day here this evening.
Down.
Yeah, he sure is. And if you can get 7 yards on a QB sneak, I think that kind of tells you that the Nuggets are starting to win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they are. They're getting that lower level. I mean, they're just absolutely finally getting it there. It was not that way early on. Shotgun set, Nelson takes it 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to pass, he pumps and rolls to the right, throws it to the air. It's going to be Liebach in and out of the hands. Great coverage by Roseau. There was a good hands game going on, and on the coverage, Heath Baher out there. Nice job by him in coverage on Liebach, denying him the opportunity to haul it in.
There's a flag down, Kevin, on this side of the field.
All right, I see that now, near side. And it's going to be against the Nuggets. Wait, hold on. The one official started walking it up already before White Hat made the call. Ineligible receiver downfield on the Nuggets. And it's going to be declined. So instead of saying we'll give you back the down and push you back, this case they're just going to decline the penalty, 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, Kevin. With the amount of success the Nuggets have had offensively and picking up yardage, I think you just say, you know what, it's 2nd down, and we'll go from there.
Don't give him a free one, right? There's quarterback Nelson, back to pass on 2nd and 10 from the 34. His man in the flats. They were looking to get the ball to Levi Lelm, and Lelm was just out in front of him, unable to haul it in. 2nd down becomes 3rd down and 10 at the 34. 6 minutes to play, 2nd quarter.
Another play where 35, Jordan Borovich is just coming hard after the quarterback, and he got picked up nicely there by Liam Peterson, but he's definitely disrupting the timing in the Hawley backfield.
Yeah, and they're coming. I mean, Frazee, if Roseau is playing hard tonight, there's no question about it, then they're coming at you when they've got an opportunity. There's not been many comfortable throws by Nelson in the pocket tonight. He'll take the snap on 3rd and 10. Nelson rolls to his right. Has some time here, but there's a flag down. Lelm makes the catch and is immediately brought down at the 30-yard line. As it stands, short gain, flag down in the area of likely a hold or hands to the face of some sort here. Got a lot of laundry tonight. The yellow flags are flying.
There's been more illegal man downfield penalties tonight than I've seen in a long time.
I agree, and we're going to see a hold in this case against the Nuggets. But, yeah, the guys up front, and that could be partially due to some of the play that Roseau's been doing to kind of give them credit a little bit here, Jed, too. We talked about how dominant the Roseau line, the 4 down linemen were early on. That may have played a factor in what's been going on out there, too. So, in this case, hold is a 10-yard penalty. And now, so we got a 3rd down and a lot longer. 3rd and 20 back at the 44-yard line. Nelson rolls, throws, Skank on a backside pass, 1st down and more. Skank to the 20. He cuts back again inside the 15, stays on his feet inside the 10-yard line, and a 1st and goal it'll be for the Hawley Nuggets. Great play as Skank went, I guess, kind of a crossing route there to the backside of the play and brought it all the way to the 9-yard line. That's a 45-yard play.
That was a tremendous play design and a nice timing route there by Jackson Skank, sneaking across all the way across the field and kind of hidden, and Roseau didn't have him accounted for.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that route run tonight yet, Jed, so good time for it. 5.5 to go in the first half. First and goal at the 9. Nelson takes the snap, hands it off. Midtune goes to the outside edge. He had a lot of room to run, and he scores. Touchdown Nuggets. 5:15 to play in the first half, and Lincoln Midtune to the end zone once again.
Kevin Midtune's got some really nice bursts when he gets outside on toss sweeps and action like that. He's got a nose for the pylon, and he likes to hit the turbo there, Jets there.
And he did. 9-yard touchdown run that time, scoring with, mentioned 5:15 to play in the half. And it's Hawley adding to their lead, now leading 34-0, and they're going to attempt the extra point kick. And Nicolo Lamonto will come in for the extra point kick again. The second time Midtune has found the end zone, this time on a 9-yard touchdown run. As we've got a timeout taken by the Nuggets. Timeout Nuggets on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley 34, Roseau nothing with 5:15 to play in the second quarter. Stay tuned. The extra point kick and the PAT is next.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Well, back out of the timeout as Hawley took a timeout, and Jed Carlson down on the sideline there. It looked like maybe Hawley was a guy short, so good time for a timeout. Leading 34-0, 5:15 to play before halftime, and the Nuggets will be coming out. We'll see the holder for the Nuggets is Mark Schauer on these extra point kicks, and if I'm not mistaken, your long snapper is Jaden Joy.
Looks like the Nuggets are still one short.
Yeah.
Blake Bigger's running in there now.
Gunnar Fleming actually is the holder. Fleming is the holder. Lamonto will kick. They're going to line him up here again. Schauer gets the sign, and the snap is good. The spot is down. The kick is up. Lamonto's kick is up and good on the right side. And new score. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 35, Roseau nothing with 5:15 to play in the second quarter. On yourliveevent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
35-0, Hawley leading Roseau with 5:15 to play in this second quarter. As Hawley scores, they capitalize on another drive, this time 7 plays into the end zone. Midtune on a 9-yard touchdown run, the kick good. 35-0 Hawley as we approach the halftime mark. Roseau looking to get something going, see if they can offensively, but meanwhile, the Nuggets will kick it away. Kick is away by Klages. It's going to take a couple of hops, and Roseau will pick it up at the 24-yard line. This will be Queen. He'll go to the left side. He'll get across the 15-yard line, 20-yard line, up to the 30-yard line, where they're going to mark him down just past the 30. I think they'll say 31. Maybe a little further than that even. First down and 10 it'll be for the Roseau Rams. As we've been talking about this, Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you tonight from Hawley. We've been talking about getting that offense going for Roseau, and I guess probably should give a little more credit, too, to the Nuggets defense. They've been playing really solid. Don't want to take anything away from them. But for the Rams, they got to find a way to bust through here, and like you said earlier, Jed, just something positive before halftime.
Yeah, I think they got to find a big play or break a tackle. Hawley's been doing a nice job of tackling at the first level and the second level, and I think if you're Roseau here, you got to go to your bag of tricks. You got to get down the field and get a big play going.
Quarterback Wentzloff is in the shotgun. He will hand it off, and coming to your sideline is Borovich. He has one blocker, and then he cuts back. Nice move by Borovich. Started the drive at the 33, started the play at the 33, crosses to the 37. Going to get under 5 minutes to play here now in this first half, but that's a lot of hard run in there for Borovich to get some positivity. But now we got another slow-to-get-up Ram player here, and it's another lineman.
Looks like the running back just fell kind of on the back of his legs there.
Going to give Jordan Borovich 5 yards on first down as they started the drive on their own 33. The injury for the Roseau Rams is Tyler Marvin Nichols, 6'4", 215 junior. Wears number 57, and he's now down on the field. Was trying to get off on his own and did not, getting some aid now from the coaching staff and trainers. So we'll step aside. 4:46 to play here, second quarter. It's Hawley 35, Roseau nothing on yourliveevent.com and the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
At Wildrest Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
All right, and we're back here on yourliveevent.com with Roseau facing a 2nd and 5. The injured player, again, that was coming off the field, Marvin Nichols. We'll talk about in just a moment. Back to pass Wensloff. He breaks away from a couple of tacklers and then steps up in the pocket. He's going to be brought down for a small gain that time. Actually, he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, tackled made eventually. Gunnar Fleming and others there for the Nuggets. It's going to be 3rd down and long now.
We got to give this Nuggets defense credit. There's just nothing downfield for them. There's nowhere to go with the football, and they're containing guys, and they're playing, they're flying around, and not giving Roseau anything.
The player that was injured, Tyler Marvin Nichols, left leg was not putting any pressure on it, was helped off the field, and so 3rd down and 6 it is for Roseau from their own 38-yard line. 4 minutes to play, first half. Hawley leads at 35-0. Roseau in the shotgun. Back to pass, rolling to his left. In trouble, will throw. Good pass this time, but it's out of bounds. Looking deep that time, they were trying for the receiver. It looked like they were looking for Eli Queen. He was trying to spread down the field, but incomplete pass and overthrow. It'll be 4th down.
I like Roseau's idea there. You're down 35-0. You got to take a shot. You can't settle for short ones and hoping to gain a little bit of yards. You got to go for chunks, and just unable to connect that time.
Yeah, good look, good effort. Did not come up with the play. So now you're faced with a decision here. Do you want to just send it deep and then push Hawley back as best you can, or are you going to go for it in a 4th and almost manageable 4th and 6? But they're letting a lot of time roll off here, and it looks like they're in punt formation. They got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly here, and I think they're going to have to time out. Yes, they will. Roseau gets the timeout. 35-0 they trail. 3:46 to play in this first half. The Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard back after this on yourliveevent.com.
The premier Red River Valley land sale is coming soon. Stevedale and Farmland Sales eXp Realty is proud to present 600 acres of fabulous farmland located near Moorhead, Minnesota. The Allen Family Farm Sale will take place at the Moorhead Marriott Hotel on October 23rd at 10 a.m. For more information, visit SteveDaleandFarmlandSales.com and ThePeoplesCompany.com or call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Coming back out of the timeout, it is 4th down and 6 for the Roseau Rams at their own 38-yard line, trailing 35-0. They're in punt formation as the punter looks to be Jordan Borovich this time. He'll take the snap and kick this one away. It takes a Ram bounce a little bit, rolls out of bounds on the Nuggets sideline there at the 40-yard line. Going to be 1st down and 10 Hawley. They got 3 minutes and 40 seconds and 2 timeouts left here in this second quarter, leading 35-0, and an opportunity to get some more positivity on their end. They've shown that they can score in quickly and they can score on long, sustaining drives here. As Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you tonight from Hawley, as the Nuggets will have it 1st and 10 from their own 40. They try to put one more on before halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Nuggets go to the air here. Even though it's 35-0, sometimes you can use this opportunity as kind of practice for the 2-minute drill. We'll see if they put it up in the air.
That is an option, no doubt, and they're in the shotgun, which is their normal. They'll do a little shovel pass here to Lelm, tries to get to the right side, and does. Turns the corner, 45-yard line. They'll say 46-yard line is where he's out. Gaining 6 yards on the little shovel pass to Levi Lelm that time.
That's a pretty tough action to defend in high school. You got Levi Lelm going full speed across and just a little touch pass, and you're playing catch up there right from the jump.
And the Nuggets have scored on that already, getting Midtune in the end zone on a play like that. So Hawley now facing a 2nd down and 4 at their own 46-yard line. As they'll come out. This time Nelson under center, turns and hands the football off. Midtune left side, has one blocker, cuts it behind the blocker. Now he puts on the brake, sidesteps a defender up to the 36-yard line in Ram territory after the gain, 1st down.
Really nice run there by Midtune, using his speed to get to the outside, and then he just put the brakes on, made a couple guys miss, and gained a few extra yards there. Yeah. Nice run.
20-yard gain, 10th 1st down for the Nuggets in this first half as they have asserted themselves offensively. And, the athletes are making some fine moves, but the line of scrimmage has been won by the Nuggets here in this, really after that first drive, they found a way. Nuggets turn and hand the football off. This is Hines who's going to get the carry, and he is moving the pile of Rams across the 35. They'll put him down, I do believe, at the 30-yard line. Great run, and that was a whole school of Rams that time moving, and Hines was pushing.
Muirhead with the stop.
Well, a lot of physical play down here, Kevin. That was just a collision again and just a battle of wills, and really fun to watch.
4-yard gain, and that was Hines' first carry here today. Hines' first carry goes for 4. Hard 4 yards gained. And he'll get another carry this time on 2nd down from the 32. Crosses the 30. They're going to mark him all the way down at the 26-yard line. It's going to be very close. Yes, it will be a 1st down and a gain of 6 for Hines.
Yeah, really nice for the Nuggets when you can just put in some fresh legs there and get Grady Hines a couple carries, and he's hitting the hole with some burst.
Positive play to the 25-yard line. We'll have a 1st down and 10 Nuggets. Just over 2 minutes to play before halftime. Nuggets leading 35-0. Look to try to add one more here before halftime. Nuggets break the huddle. Nelson, the quarterback, is in the shotgun, backs either way. Fake the handoff, give to the 2nd man. This is Hines again. Hines lowers the shoulder, and he's met by a Ram across the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Hard running. I think that's 9 there for Hines as he ran hard to his left and followed the blockers.
That's about 3 runs in a row for Hines with a lot of pop and a lot of burst. He's hitting the hole hard and finishing, and a nice tackle by Roseau too, but like you mentioned, the line of scrimmage is being won by the Nuggets right now.
They're doing it, and it's going to be a gain of 8 officially there. Put the ball at the 17-yard line. 3 carries in a row for Hines.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Nuggets set up a little play-action pass here. They've been going to the run. We'll see what happens.
They got wing to the left, send a man in motion, and there's a flag down. Procedure penalty against the Nuggets here. We'll see where they call it.
False start against Hawley.
False start. That is their 4th accepted penalty on the night. And instead of 2nd and 2, well, 2nd and 7. Put the ball back at the 22-yard line here for the Nuggets. And officials timeout here for a moment. Officials. The Rams were short, or they had equipment time there. So coming into the football game here for Roseau quickly is Toby Bryan. He'll be on the line of scrimmage. Now they'll run the clock. Minute 10 to go before halftime. 35-0 Hawley. They're facing a 2nd and 7 at the 22 of the Rams. Nelson in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right and gives a Skank. There's going to be a flag down. Skank caught that one in the flats. Kind of a shallow route that time, not the flats, but the shallow route off on that right side of the formation. We're going to see a flag down here, which probably is coming back again.
I think you're going to see another ineligible man downfield.
Yeah. Yep. That is, I've lost track. I think it's the 4th time the Nuggets have been flagged for that. So
must have been a point of emphasis tonight, Kevin.
I guess so. You know, we saw that in week 1 of the NFL, right, Jed, where the officials were calling certain things, and, well, maybe they saw something or maybe coaches alerted the officials of something. That's possible, too.
Certainly. Coach before the game says, hey, this is happening. We're seeing this. Can you look for it? And then, sometimes that's going to draw some calls.
5-yard penalty on the Nuggets is accepted this time. So 2nd down and 11 it becomes now from the 27-yard line. Back to pass. Nelson fires, nearly intercepted. He was looking for Shower, and it was just a little bit behind him. You talk about a fastball coming in that time, Jed. That was a fastball, no doubt about it, from Noah Nelson.
Yeah, it sure was. That one had some zip on it for sure. I'm not sure that Mark Shower ever saw it, and then right through the hands of the defender. So that's a tough one. A lot of heat on that one.
It was. Now, if Nelson's lining up, you've got him in the 3rd inning, and you need a little gas to get out of the inning. Now we're talking. Nelson will be in the shotgun. You got 2 receivers to the right, wing to the right, receiver left of the formation, but whistles before the play, and the Nuggets will call a timeout. We got 38 seconds to play before halftime. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Hawley 35, Roseau nothing. On yourliveevent.com with high school football coverage on this Friday night.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima Companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima Companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
35-0. Hawley leading Roseau. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you here tonight from Hawley, Dale Scalaroot Athletic Complex, as we look forward to halftime coming up in just a bit. And sounds like a couple extra minutes added to the halftime for senior night recognition. And then we've got some youngsters that are going to be doing some dancing for us. The Hawley junior dance crew is going to be out there dancing away. They've got pink shirts tonight here, Jed. Maybe they got a couple extra ones for us to throw on.
I would be tempted, but I don't have any dance moves.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm not saying much for myself right now. I'll just be quiet. Passing to the end zone, incomplete. Nelson on 3rd and 11 was looking deep, and they went to Midtune, who's been a target throughout the evening. That one just a little too strong by Nelson, going to the back of the end zone, incomplete. 4th down.
I think the wind helped that one sail just a little bit outside the reach of Midtune.
Sure, I believe it. And strong wind from the south still. Flag maybe not stiff, but has been strong most of the evening and really throughout the day here today. And I know there's some threat of weather later this evening. We could see some showers or thunder showers enter the area. We're anticipating with our earlier start here tonight in Hawley that we won't be impacted at all, so we'll see. Nelson is in the shotgun. Has receivers to the right, now looks to pass. Nelson on 4th down, it is caught! Midtune touchdown on a 4th down, and that was fantastic. Ball floated. He had to adjust with the ball in the air, scoring the Nuggets just before halftime.
The sophomore, number 5.
Really good adjustment there by Lincoln Midtune while the ball was in the air. There was a lot of people around him, but all of a sudden one Nugget receiver breaks to the sideline, takes a defender with him, and he found himself all alone.
And it was a 4th down conversion. It scores 26 seconds before halftime. The Nuggets add another one. This is Nelson to Midtune. 27-yard touchdown pass. Nuggets will be attempting the extra point kick. You've got, again, Shower holding for Lamonto. Nicolo Lamonto with the extra point attempt. Snap spot, the good kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And the Hawley Nuggets now lead on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard 42-0 over the Roseau Rams with 26 seconds to play before halftime on yourliveevent.com.
Local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Well, the Nuggets were able to knock one more into the end zone. This time it was Nelson to Midtune, a 27-yard touchdown pass. The extra point kick is good. And it's now 42-0. Hawley leading Roseau before halftime. And at half, we're going to be talking with the head coach, Peter Natz. So the quick check-in at halftime to get the words before the Nuggets head to the halftime conversation. Meanwhile, Roseau wants to get something positive here before halftime. It's a squib kick by the Nuggets, and Roseau Queen will jump on top of that one. And that's going to be at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Roseau. They've got 24 seconds to play. I don't expect much here from Roseau. They may just let this one go to halftime, but I guess we'll see what they have in store. There's no timeouts left for the Rams here in this first half. Hawley will have, Roseau will have the football at the 38-yard line, and they are coming out here. Quarterback Eli Wentzlaff, the senior, will be under center. I formation behind him, and he will put a knee to the turf. And that is how the first half will come to a close, as teams will let the clock run off here. At 42-0 is the score as we go to halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We're going to be catching up with the head coach of the Nuggets, Peter Natz, here at halftime. We'll watch for Jed and Coach Natz to get into conversation here in just a moment as they make their way to the south end zone. The Nuggets leading 42-0 here on yourliveevent.com as they lead the Roseau Rams. As we approach the halftime mark here, we will be going to the halftime mark. And some halftime coaches' comments. Jed Carlson's got the head coach of the Nuggets, Peter Natz.
Hey, Coach Natz, you talked about setting the tone early. How did you feel your team did that tonight?
Kind of pretty good here in the first half. Holy smokes. Noah's on fire with his percentage, taking the easy money with those deals, and that's opening up our run. We talked about that too.
You guys have been two-dimensional on offense. Your defense is playing really well. Your timing's in sync. So what do you work on? What do you tell these guys at halftime, and what do you look for in the second half?
Our kids just need to understand that we can't play in the second half like we played in the first. We got to get other kids in there. We're looking to play in November. And this one's over with. We got to get kids some experience because we're going to need other kids to help us when we get to November, late October and into November.
Hey, thanks, Coach. Enjoy senior night.
You got it, baby.
There we go. That's Jed Carlson with the head coach, Peter Natz, joining us halftime. It is halftime now in our halftime report. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley 42, Roseau 0. We'll break down first half, recap it, and get to some senior night activities. We'll have the camera be able to kind of see some of that activity as we go here, but the seniors get recognized. Be a little dancing at halftime here, and then second half of football too. So stay tuned. Hawley 42, Roseau 0. Halftime on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and yourliveevent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Well, an opportunity to see, if you want to maybe just steer, we'll just do this with the camera here for a couple seconds. Let these little kids do some dancing on yourliveevent.com. It's a big group there, so I think we should be all right. Very good. We'll let them do a little dancing for us here at halftime. It is 42-0, Hawley leading Roseau as we're being introduced to the Hawley Junior Dance program here at halftime, and senior night happening as well. Music had to change. Well, that happens for the kids out there. Well, let's recap this one here tonight. First half, the Hawley Nuggets got things going after Roseau. First possession, the Rams ended up punting the football. The Nuggets got the ball, own 30-yard line. Actually, Nuggets had the ball the first drive. First drive of the game, Nuggets had the football, excuse me. That was Noah Nelson, a 57-yard touchdown run on the fourth play of the game. Kick into the south end zone, no good. Kicking into the wind, it was 6-0 Nuggets. The Roseau Rams got the football. They punted. Nuggets got the ball on their own 35-yard line. Good field position. And the Nuggets, then it was Nelson to Midtoon on a little shovel pass, 13 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion was good with 5:49 to play in the first quarter, leading 14-0. Then early second quarter, the Nuggets cap off a drive that went 80 yards in 12 plays. Nelson to Liebach, 5-yard touchdown. The kick was good, 21-0 Hawley. Nelson on a 16-yard touchdown run with 9:14 to play in the second. Kick was good, 28-0. Midtoon on a 9-yard touchdown run with 5:15 to play in the quarter. 35-0, and then just before halftime, Nelson to Midtoon on a fourth down conversion. 27-yard touchdown pass. 42-0 is the halftime score. We had kicking extra point kicks. Nicolo Lamonto. Lamonto is here tonight, 4 of 5 on the extra point kicks, and the Nuggets have scored now 6 touchdowns in the football game. Hawley leads it 42-0 over the Roseau Rams, and it is halftime. The halftime report here on yourliveevent.com. Senior night and the junior Hawley dancers out on the football field. We'll have some more statistics for you when we come back. Yourliveevent.com's coverage of Hawley Nuggets, Roseau Rams football. The Nuggets 42, the Rams nothing.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
At Wildrest Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community, because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, Empowering you, empowering our community.
42-0, it's Hawley leading Roseau at halftime as the junior dancers out dancing here at halftime of the Nuggets and Roseau Rams with the halftime report here tonight on yourliveevent.com. It's also senior night recognition happening here this evening as well here for the Hawley football team. First half statistics with Hawley leading 42-0 over Roseau. For Roseau at halftime, Eli Wentzlaff, 4 of 8 through the air, 22 yards passing. Tucker Queen was 2 carries, -1 on the ground. Eli Wentzlaff, 1 carry, -1 on the ground. Jordan Borovich, that is, 4 carries for 5 yards. Jake Borovich, 2 carries, 18 yards. And Jack Jerome, 1 carry for 1 yard here in that first half. Jerome also a catch for 3 yards. Jordan Borovich, 1 catch for 6 yards. Jack Borovich, 1 catch for 5. And Tucker Queen, 1 catch for 7 yards. It's 22 passing yards, 22 rushing yards for Roseau with 44 yards of offense in the first half. Just weren't able to get much going. They did also fumble the ball once away. They have 4 penalties for 30 yards in the first half. Hawley, first half, they have 5 accepted penalties for 35 yards. They have not turned it over. Hawley in the first half of play, 12 of 21 through the air, Noah Nelson, 3 touchdown passes, 202 yards. Liam Peterson, 5 carries, 21 yards. Noah Nelson, 5 carries for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns, scoring on 57-yard and 16-yard touchdown runs. Levi Lelm, 3 carries for 2 yards. Lincoln Midtune, 2 carries, 29 yards and a touchdown. And then Hines out there had 3 carries, 18 yards in that first half. Levi Lelm, first half, 4 catches, 63 yards. Mark Schauer, 1 catch for 10. Zach Liebach, 2 catches, 27 yards and a touchdown. Then out there for the Nuggets is Jackson Skank. He had 3 catches for 62 yards in the first half. And Lincoln Midtune, 2 catches, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns here tonight. It is the Hawley Nuggets leading at the halftime, 42-0. They have 202 passing yards, 184 rushing yards, 386 yards of offense in that first half of the Nuggets. 11 first downs and those 5 penalties for 35 yards, no turnovers in the game. The junior dancers for the Hawley program here tonight to get their recognition and performances. Good to see them. Good to see the nice crowd on hand for senior night. Good to have the Roseau Rams in town for high school football on a Friday. Hawley is leading 42-0 at half on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Stay tuned. More of the halftime coming and second half kickoff just around the corner.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The premier Red River Valley land sale is coming soon. Stevedale and Farmland Sales eXp Realty is proud to present 600 acres of fabulous farmland located near Moorhead, Minnesota. The Allen Family Farm Sale will take place at the Moorhead Marriott Hotel on October 23rd at 10 a.m. For more information, visit stevedaleandfarmlandsales.com and thepeoplescompany.com or call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima Companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima Companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and YourLiveEvent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Second half kickoff is moments away. It is Hawley 42, Roseau nothing. Kevin Kochman and Jed Carlson with you here tonight. Landon Peterson's been helping out on the camera. Greatly appreciate Landon coming in here for us in the clutch today. Jed, halftime, I know you talked to the coach, Big Dog Peter Nats, Hawley Nuggets. He was happy, very happy with the team's performance, but now he also throws that out to the next wave of players that they're going to get a lot of playing time.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some different bodies here for the Nuggets, no question about it, being up 42-0, and that's something that just benefits you and pays dividends down the stretch. If you can keep your guys healthy, give them confidence that they can play, in a varsity game if needed, get your younger kids in there and hitting and feeling it. It's only a good thing for the program.
And I know that Roseau they're going to keep their guys. They need to get their guys going here to get some positivity. That's no question, and that's not a real concern for them. But the injuries that they have had tonight is a concern, and we talked about that. A couple of guys right out of the gates with Drayson Bufflin, just a tough one to see Big Buff go down. And then I know we also saw another injury that took a player out was Tyler Marvin Nichols. So a couple of linemen that went down with injury. They've had to go into some depth already, and you just hope everybody for Roseau can stay healthy at the same time. Jed, we talk about it, just getting something positive here for the Rams right now.
Yeah, I think they need both of those things to happen, right? They need to punch one in the end zone here, get some momentum, so they can on to next week feeling good about themselves. If you can put some positive things on tape, as a coach, you're able to cut those up, show your guys, look what we did here. This is how we have to attack it, and we just got to do it for longer. But also, you look over at the bench over there next to the Gatorade coolers, and there's too many Roseau Rams over there, and you feel for them. You hope it's nothing serious, and you hope they can escape healthy here out of the rest of the game. So,
no doubt. We're looking forward to the second half. I know our exercise here in the booth is to make sure we let people know who's out on the field and getting everybody's name out there and watching the tacklers and seeing all that. So we'll continue. I know that there's a lot of different things that factor into a game when you have some running clock late in the game as well. So we got to keep an eye on that here in fourth quarter action. So we'll see. But no doubt, the kind of game that Hawley was hoping for, Jed, was come out and assert themselves, and they certainly have done that.
Yeah, they certainly have. And you're playing at home. It's senior night. The team's got another.
At the end of the first quarter,
the head referee just told me that they're going to go running time the entire second half.
They are, okay.
Both teams agreed to it. So.
Okay. Well, and that's all right. I understand that. And another thing, too, I'm just going to take a peek here. I like to dabble, in part-time meteorology. It's one of my favorite things to do. Let's take a peek here at the old radar screen and see, because I know that is a slight concern for some areas. It looks like not going to be an issue, though, here tonight for those that are in attendance here at the Hawley High School football field, Dale Schuyler Athletic Complex. Now in the Grafton, Grand Forks area, northeastern North Dakota, they're getting some weather here, and might have to have the poncho out there. But here in Hawley, we're not going to worry about that, Jed, which is great for you. You don't have to worry about it. you're not concerned. You're wearing the shorts and shirt. You're set to go. I mean, ready for a round of golf, if anything, you know.
I tell you what, I am ready for a round of golf always, but I don't want to. You promised me it'd be dry tonight. I don't want to get my hair all messy. So
well, exactly.
We need to stay dry here.
I'm glad that it's working out that way, because if I'm promising you weather stuff, it's a very important piece. That's for sure. So, hey, I'm ready for it. Second half football, and like Jet has mentioned, thanks to the officials for letting us know, we're going to go running clock this entire second half. It's running clock the entire second half now, the word from the officials. So we will go with that as well. The Nuggets are going to line it up and tee it away, and we're going to see some new-look Nuggets actually getting the opportunity. We usually see Klagas kicking it away. This will be Nicolo Lamonto doing the kicking. Meanwhile, for the Roseau Rams, they're going to send back their normal return men, Baravich, that is Jordan Baravich, and Heath Baher back deep to receive for the Rams. Rams will have the football to start. Nuggets leading it 42-0 as we get ready for the second half kickoff. Lights are on here at Dale Scaler Athletic Complex on a Friday night, week 3 of the high school football season. And doing the kicking again for the Nuggets, as I mentioned, is Lamonto, his first time booting it away. He's been good from the extra point kicks, and this time he punches this one deep, and it'll be Baravich at the 30-yard line. Baravich right side, 40 down the Roseau Rams sideline. There goes Baravich, the opening kick return in the second half, and it's a special teams score. Touchdown, Roseau. That is the way that the Rams wanted to start the second half, as they're going to go 70 yards for a touchdown on the return, scoring for the first time tonight.
If you're Lamonto, that's the one guy you probably want to keep it away from, right? Baravich, sure. He's got one-cut ability and then just turns on the speed, and he takes it to the house, and that was a really nice return. Broke some tackles and powered through.
Baravich, 70-yard kick return, touchdown, and now for the Rams, they get scoring, and they will certainly be able to try for their PAT. And the Nuggets, we talk about shuffling into new bodies too and things of that nature. Sometimes these things happen. It's just that different level of focus and kind of getting the legs warm out there too for some of these guys. Don't take anything away from Baravich. That's a fantastic return, though, no doubt. He along with his Rams teammates. They're going to go for 2 here. Rams will have their quarterback Wentzlaff under center, and we'll try to punch this in. The 2-point conversion attempt, they're going to give it to Tucker Queen. He'll rumble into the end zone, and Roseau is on the board with 11:47 to play in the third quarter. Hawley 42, Roseau 8 on yourliveevent.com and the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
The geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Oh, we bring it back here out of the timeout, and it looks like there might have been an injury on that 2-point conversion play. Jet, is that what you're seeing out there? Maybe.
I think it was on the kick return.
Okay.
By touchdown by Roseau, kind of late there. I haven't seen a number yet.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that and update as we go. Roseau takes it 70 yards on a kick return touchdown to start the second half. 11:47 to play third quarter, and now Roseau will boot it away. Wind at their back. They punch it, and Hawley is going to let the ball roll. It's going to stop, though. Nice little side English. It's going to be picked up at the 2-yard line, and the Nuggets on the return this time is Eddie Olson, a freshman. Olson crosses the 10-15-yard line. Eddie Olson with a nice return for the Nuggets after he was watching that ball and anticipating it to roll into the end zone for a touchback, Jed, but boy, that thing just had a little side English on it and stopped.
Yeah, heads up play by Eddie, realizing that, hey, I got to pick that one up. It's not going in the end zone and getting a few yards out of it.
Nugget ball on their own 18-yard line, first down and 10, and we will get the clock rolling here, and we'll be watching for the new players out there wearing the maroon and gold. Nuggets are going to have a new quarterback here, as quarterback now in the pistol is Brody Hadley. And flag on the very first play here, the offense, as we'll talk about the new look Nuggets that are out there playing. May have not had enough guys or enough spots here. We'll see what the official's call is as a whistle to start.
Looks like sophomores Matthew Crompton and Charlie Steer are out wide for the Nuggets.
12 men on the field against the Rams. Okay, you get a couple of names out there anyways. A good way to start here. I see Jaden Joy, number 51, out on the field. I see Matthew Crompton is going to be a receiver split.
Looks like 21 Gunnar Fleming at left tight end.
Running back is 32, Colton Clagis. And they give to Clagis on that left side. 1st and 5 for the Nuggets. Clagis tries to bounce from the 25-yard line. They're going to get him up to, looks like, the 27-yard line. Going to get a couple yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 3 upcoming for the Nuggets. Clagis on the carry. Clagis will get a yard. I was off on my yardage here, by the way. Ball is now spotted here at the 22-yard line here, it looks like. Yes, 22-yard line where the ball is spotted. Handoff, this up the middle. Again, Clagis, he's going to be just short of the 1st down and up to the 30-yard line. Well, actually, he'll get past the yard to gain this time, and he'll have a 1st down.
Nice to see Charlie Steer out here. He's a sophomore that's battled injuries. It looks like he's still wearing a cast. I know he got an injury this year and a collarbone last year, so good for that young man to be able to get out on the field.
Absolutely. 1st down Nuggets after the Clagis handoff. Quarterback again is Brody Hadley. Hadley, a sophomore for the Nuggets. He wears number 12 and stands back in the pistol formation. Clagis behind him. Got a wing to the right side and 2 players to the left. They'll come across on the left side, handoff, and not much doing that time as they give to Charlie Steer. And Steer is brought down from behind. They're going to mark him down at the 27. So it'll be a loss of 4 on 1st down. But like you mentioned, good to see Steer out there doing some things for the offense.
Yeah, number 17, Dylan Hoekstra into the game. It looks like he's playing tight end. He had a nice seal block there if the Nuggets could have picked up that blitzing linebacker.
Well, and then everybody's going to get their opportunities, right? This is a chance for these guys to get some solid playing time. Running clock, 9.5 to go, 3rd quarter. 42-8 Hawley leading Roseau. And quarterback Hadley will turn, fake the handoff, and some pressure. He's going to look, fire to the left side. Pass is caught. And nice job by Hadley to evade the pressure. Roseau getting through, doing a nice job. Hits the receiver. That time Steer is brought down, gets 4 yards back, 3rd and 10.
And Hadley's got a nice fastball there. I know he plays pitcher and catcher for the baseball team, and looks like he had some juice on that one.
He delivered a nice pass that time, and Steer makes the catch. And so now we've got Hawley facing a 3rd down with this new-look crew out there. The 2nd crew getting an opportunity against Roseau. Fake the handoff, and Hadley looks to throw. Well thrown into the wind, and passes caught. What a catch that was by the young man. Wyatt Jetvig, the sophomore, goes up and catches it. But let's talk about that throw from Hadley to the 35. He flips the field.
What a beautiful pitch and catch by both of those guys. Brody Hadley to Wyatt Jetvig. He just went up and high-pointed it and went and got it, and that's a big-time play.
That is a 45-yard play to Hadley. 35 yards, excuse me. 35 to Hadley.
Looks like sophomores all over the field here for this Nuggets team.
35-yard play to Jetvig, excuse me. Yes, lots of sophomores and a 1st down for the Nuggets. Big play, and now they give on 1st down. This time Clagis. Clagis back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go for Colton Clagis that time as the Rams came flying in for the tackle. See if I can get a couple more names out there for the Hawley Nuggets. I see number 80 is out there. That's Elaine Lelm. He is out on the field. Checking in is 53, Aiden Lowe. Lowe is checking in. Seeing a 21, that is Gunnar Fleming out on the field. 73 is Dawson Kratzky. 53, Aiden Lowe, mentioned that name already. 2nd and 10. Swing pass. Hadley going to swing it out left side to Lelm, Lane Lelm. It's an incomplete pass. And it's 3rd down and 10 for the Nuggets.
Yeah, Nuggets tried the little quick bubble screen there. Looks like Roseau kind of blitzed that, and we'll see if the Nuggets can counter.
Brody Hadley, the quarterback for Hawley, as he'll bring in the play call. It's mentioned Dylan Hoekstra. Threw that name out there. Where's number 17? He's on the field for the Nuggets.
Looks like 74, Rafael Sanchez Valero's out there as well for the Nuggets on the interior line.
Good eyes there, Jed. Nice work. Take the snap, fake the handoff. Hadley now will fire. His pass is incomplete. It's a little underthrown. He was looking that time for Matthew Crompton, And it might have been tipped as well, the pass, but it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down for the Nuggets.
35-yard line. Looks like the Nuggets might, looks like they might punt it away.
Yeah, and you could bring in some fresh faces for the punt squad, too, and obviously exercise that special teams unit. Clock running is mentioned here in the second half. 42-8, Hawley leading Roseau. Roseau returns the second half kickoff as it was Jordan Borovich, 70 yards for a touchdown, giving Roseau a score. 42-8 is the score. Hawley leads, and it was agreed by both coaching staffs that they would let the clock run here in the second half and play. Punt is away by the Nuggets, and it's a nice Hawley bounce inside the 10, pinning Roseau all the way down to the 5-yard line, as it'll be collected there by Crompton. And a good kick that time by, that was Liam Peterson doing the kicking, and ball all the way down to the 5-yard line where it'll be a 1st down and 10. But we have a flag down, is that right? Let's see. Waiting the officials sign here. I didn't see a flag, but the officials. Legal motion on the Nuggets. And so 5-yard penalty will be accepted, and they'll do it again. Legal motion, penalty is accepted, so they'll punt again. Well, this is more practice out there, Jed.
Yeah, and I think if you got the ball down inside the 8-yard line, if you're Roseau, you make him kick it again, see if you can't get another return. They got 35, Jordan Borovich back there. I think he wants to get his hands on another one.
Exactly, and so here we go. We've got receivers each direction. I say receivers. It's punt formation, Kevin. Get it right here. Peterson's kick. This time, much better result here for Roseau. It's going to be a ball. Might have been tipped. It angles out of bounds at the 20, so they're going to get a lot of yards back here. And that just had to do with the, I think, pressure on the punt team.
For sure. Peterson had to rush that one as number 10, Tucker Queen, was fast approaching. He had to get it off.
So from their own 20, Roseau will have the football. And we'll see, I think Roseau is going to stick with their main offense. Hawley will roll out their secondary defense, and we'll try to get some more names out there as we see them as well. 73, 74, 51, 78. So we've got Dawson Kratzky, Rafael Sanchez Valero, Colton Bauman out there. Seeing guys on the field.
Looks like 83 Tucker Anderson at outside linebacker as well.
All right. Quarterback is Eli Wentzlaw for the Roseau Rams. 1st and 10 from their own 20, and he's going to pitch. It's Borovich, Jordan Borovich, who's going to push his way. Lost the football. Hawley's going to jump on top of the ball. It's still loose. It's still loose. It's a mad scramble. Roseau comes away with it as the ball does advance to the 31-yard line, but credit the Nuggets defense for poking the ball away as Borovich lost the handle on it there at about the 26-yard line.
I had a good look at that one, Kevin. Charlie Steers all alone, but that poor kid's got a cast on one arm. I imagine it's tough to corral the ball, and it squirted free.
So I believe it was Hank Broughton coming up with that for Roseau. And so Rams to the 32-yard line. Hank Broughton, fumble recovery, but a positive 12 that time for the Rams. As Nuggets had a chance, they dove on top of the football, but weren't able to hold on. Pitch right side, Jordan Borovich with it. Cuts to the outside, Borovich, 30, 40-yard line, and then he crosses the 40 at the 41, make it to 42, make it to the 43, where they officially mark him out of bounds. That's 11 yards and a 1st down for Jordan Borovich.
Yeah, if you're the Nuggets, I think you can expect a pretty full dose here of Jordan Borovich. The kid runs hard, he's physical, he finishes runs, and you're going to have to, meet him at the point and wrap up, and you're going to have to gang tackle because I don't think one person can bring him down.
Ball to the 43-yard line as Rams football. Roseau will have it under center. The Nuggets, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Their base defense. It's going to be Queen with the handoff, and he's going to be brought down. Nuggets there. You got a couple of Nuggets in on the stop that time. I see Wyatt Jetvig, and I also see Tucker Anderson making the tackle. Going to be a gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Tucker Queen with the carry that time. 3:20 to play, 3rd quarter, that running clock. Nuggets leading 42-8 over the Roseau Rams. Rams return the opening kickoff, 70 yards. Jordan Borovich for a touchdown in the 3rd quarter. That's been our scoring since halftime. Quarterback Eli Wentzlaff is going to be under center. Ball at the 46. Turn and hand the football off. Queen not much doing that time. Tackle made by the Nuggets. Rafael Sanchez-Valero, the junior, Jed, he busted right through to bring him down.
He sure did, and he's lucky that he did because the right side of that offensive line for Roseau with Danielson and Baumgartner are really starting to move some guys. So interesting that the Roseau juniors are firing off the ball right now.
They are, certainly are, and Hawley was able to bust through, and credit to the Nuggets defensive lineman that time to come through as solid play again by Sanchez-Valero. To the 44-yard line it is, 3rd down and 9 for the Rams. They have I formation behind quarterback Wentzlaff. He's under center, and he'll pitch. It's Queen coming to the near sideline. Tucker Queen is going to be brought down, tripped up. Whistles and more whistles, but they blow the play dead at the 49-yard line. So it's a 49-yard line official. That's going to be a gain of 5 yards, and 4th and 5 upcoming here for the Rams.
Really nice tackle by Colton Clegg, is shooting through past his blocker and just wrapping up there. That was a nice play.
So 4th and 5 it is for the Rams. Just under 2 minutes to play, 3rd quarter, 42-8, Hawley. Roseau football. Quarterback under center, turning, rolling to his right, passing, and it is caught in the flats. Boom! A big hit delivered that time. As a first down is the play for the Roseau Rams. Catch was made by Miles Dixon, the tight end, but flying in and making the tackle was Charlie Steer, and that was, I sounded like John Madden talking about tough acting, Tinactin all of a sudden there.
Really nice catch by Miles Dixon, and a good job of holding on to it because Charlie Steer, he hit him pretty hard.
Dixon makes his first catch of the game. It's a 6-yard play, and it's a first down. Well-thrown ball, too, by Wentzlaff. Got to give Wentzlaff some credit on that play. Quarterback delivered, and it was a 4th down connection. 1 minute to play, 3rd quarter. Hand the ball off, and they go to Tucker Queen. He's going to cross the 45-yard line to the 44, gaining 2. Tucker on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Looks like a tackle by Colin Bauman on that play.
Solid player inside the middle for the Nuggets. Also out there on the field, Elliott Lee wearing number 8. He's on the field defensively here for the Nuggets as a defensive back. Let's see if I've got visuals on a couple others. We've been saying the names as guys have been making tackles. See 72, maybe you've mentioned Kylan Lowe. Yeah, we mentioned Lowe a couple times. He's playing as well for the Nuggets defensively. Pitch right side, and this is Jordan Borovich. Sideline, Borovich breaks free. He's got one man to beat. He cuts back, and he's going to be brought down, lassoed inside the 10-yard line. Borovich put that second gear on. Pretty good to see. He's inside the 10. Are they saying the 7-yard line? Yes. 7-yard line it'll be, 1st and goal. That is a 34-yard run for Borovich, and I think the quarter will come to a close. That is the end of the quarter as Roseau will be knocking on the door. Running clock here in the 3rd. Now into the 4th quarter we go. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 42-8, Hawley leading Roseau. 4th quarter, final 12 minutes are coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Happy 16th birthday to sophomore number 13, Caleb Halverson. Happy birthday, Caleb.
Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Final 12 minutes of football tonight in Hawley on senior night. A breeze out of the south, still blustery here tonight. Beautiful weather, though, overall, and we've avoided the rain on this side of the river here tonight. Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you tonight. And again, thanks to Lander Peterson, who's helping out with the camera, doing a fantastic job. We appreciate it greatly. Jed, Hawley in control. Roseau, good to see some positivity, no question about it. 4th quarter of play. Now, again, opportunity for guys to get some more experience. And here's a chance for Roseau to punch one in offensively.
Yeah, Jordan Borovich is really carrying the ball. He's running hard, and I think if you're a Nugget sophomore, it's going to take multiple people to bring him down.
Quarterback is Wentzloff. He's at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal, Roseau. The Rams roll to the right, looking to the end zone here, and down inside the 5-yard line. Quarterback Wentzloff kept it, and they're going to mark him down inside the 5. Looks like they'll say maybe the 3-yard line. Jed, maybe the 2. Go to the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
Very nice. You got eyes right on it, too, don't you?
I'm right here, Kevin.
Look at you. I'm proud of you. Look at you down there. Probably a good time to tell you that there was a sideline helper that I had one night that got into the mix of a play that this was not your brother, by the way, but I've warned him about it. You just got to be on the lookout in case that pile comes flying at you. Don't get knocked into it.
You know, the sideline's also where my brother spent most of his playing career.
Which is accurate, yes. Very true. I'm glad you had time to get that one in, too.
So am I.
Wentzloff hands the football off. Not much doing there as they gave it that time on the carry was Jack Jerome, and Jerome tried to bull rush his way in. He stopped short at the 1-yard line.
That was a good hard run. Colton Claggis just met him in the hole right at the 1 and didn't give up an inch. So it looks like 2 more chances here for Roseau to punch it in.
That's right. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. 10:45 to play. Jerome stalled at the 1. 3rd down and goal. Roseau brings in the play. Hawley's defense, the young guys have a chance to stand tall if they can. Eli Wentzloff, the quarterback, will be under center. He'll turn, he'll hand it. This is Jordan Borovich. He's into the end zone. Roseau Ram touchdown with 10:20 to play. And Borovich found a hole there. Jetty found a hole and went right after it, scoring.
Yeah, he sure did. And the Roseau Ram offensive line made some room there. They had guys a yard back in the end zone. So nice play by them.
Roseau scoring, and the offense scores. This is Borovich's 2nd touchdown of the game. This time, 1-yard touchdown run. So, we'll see the Rams. Ooh, nice catch there. I almost lost a pen, but Landon, not only can Landon run a camera, but he can catch rolling pins in the press box, which an unknown talent that people need to take awareness of, that's for sure. Quarterback going to set down the offense and rolling to his left. Wentzloff in trouble. Throws, tries to thread the needle, and a 2-point conversion catch is made. Great snag, but even a better throw against the grain, and a throw that time to Miles Dixon for 2. How about that? Great play.
That was a really nice play. I think it was Eli Queen who actually caught that one, number 20. I thought it was Miles Dixon as well, but either way, that was a really nice play by Roseau. Some good touch there, and put 8 on the board.
There you go. Roseau gets back on the board. 10:23 to play. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 42, Roseau 16 on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip, while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Well, the Roseau Rams able to get in the end zone on a touchdown run by Jordan Borovich. He punches it in on 3rd and goal. The 2-point conversion pass is good, and Roseau on the board again. Hawley leads it 42-16 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 10:23 to play. Running clock here in the 4th quarter for these two squads as the kick is away, and the Nuggets will return it. On the return here, Hawley's cutting back field and getting away from one, getting away from another, then running into a pack of Rams at the 30-yard line. On the return is Ethan Skank. Nice run back for the sophomore, and it'll be 1st and 10. Nuggets on their own 30. Just over 10 minutes to play, leading 42-16. We'll see if the Nuggets offense can establish themselves again here, Jed, to see what they can do.
Yeah, I'd look for them to kind of mix it up. You don't keep it on the ground, and then maybe use the run to set up the pass with the play action. I think if you're Coach Nats here, you'd like to see a 1st down or 2 out of these young guys, give them some confidence, and just kind of keep building some momentum.
Brody Hadley, the quarterback on that last possession, threw up a beautiful pass into the wind. Now wind at his back, but they were short a couple of guys, so they bring out a couple of additional linemen. You can't have too many guys in the huddle, though, as Hadley will bring it in. They're going to have to hurry up with 5 seconds on the play clock. Don't know if they're going to be able to get it to the line. Or they just had to restart here. Must have not restart the clock. So there we go. Don't worry about it, Jed. No worries, right? Now a whistle.
I think we got illegal motion anyway. There's going to be something.
False starting.
Got to be something. And so, yes, false start as it is. And, sometimes when you're trying to rush, well, not just sometimes. It's a great life lesson, you know. Sometimes when you're rushing, it does not work out in your favor. In this case, it did not.
Yep, be in a hurry, but don't rush.
Very important life lesson we're learning here on the football field. The 1st and 15 now. Ball spotted back at the 25 for the Nuggets. Just over 9 minutes to play in this one. In control here tonight, under center. Quarterback Hawley will turn and hand the football off. Up the middle, the Nuggets dive ahead. And on the carry this time was Klages. And Colton Klages will get it to the 39-yard line. They'll say 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, the quick dive there to Klages. There wasn't much room. He kind of just powered through on his own, kept his legs moving, and picked up a little bit of yardage.
You know, they always tell you when you're practicing football, you got to keep your legs moving. Don't stop. Otherwise, you won't go forward. More life lessons. Hadley's going to pitch right side. This is going to be Lane Lelm on the pitch. Right side. Lelm gets to the outside edge. Lelm down the sidelines has a blocker. It's Klages, and Lelm is rode out of bounds. Inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line of the Roseau Rams. Big play.
Number 24.
Yeah, Lelm caught the quick pitch there and just used his speed to the sideline, and he ended up carrying a tackler for about 3 yards there at the end. That was a really impressive run for the sophomore.
And that is a 47-yard run by Lane Lelm. And that's football math. I bring up the football math when you're on the 22 to get from the 25 to the, all the way down to the 15. Is that right? Well, never mind. Forget that. Add it. Football math, apparently I wasn't accurate here.
That's the only kind of math we got to know.
Well, and it's right, and I'm going to have to add a couple of ones here to my football math. Carry the 2 and the 3. Hand the football off now. 7:37 to play in this one. And the give is Skank this time, and he's going to plunge forward 4 yards to the 11-yard line, a gain of 4, and 2nd and 6 it'll be. So, 35, and football math here tells me that, got to do more football math. 57 yards, got to add. 57 yards to Lelm on the previous play. Now we're all caught up, Jed.
Impressive run either way.
No doubt. Hand the football off, and a little confusion. Skank is going to have it. Ethan Skank get back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 6 upcoming. There was some confusion, it looked like, on the offense that time.
I wasn't sure if that was misdirection, or I think that maybe they were just confused on some timing there, the young guys.
Entirely possible. Yeah, football math is a real thing, and I usually am pretty quick, but that was a little odd number I don't see too often. You know there are charts that broadcasters can use for football math?
I didn't, but you should get one of those.
I really should. I should ask a principal I know if he can help me out on that. I'm sure he does. He has resources, but he's just a principal, so I don't want to ask him too many questions. That's true. Going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be quarterback Hawley passing into the flats. Has a receiver down inside the 10-yard line. Pass is caught. That's going to be Dylan Hoekstra. And Hoekstra is down to the 5-yard line. Let's see if they mark him official. I thought the 5 was the spot, and it's going to be a 1st and goal.
I had a good look at that one, Kevin. That was a 1st down by about half a football.
Nice. Hoekstra. That's a 5-yard, 6-yard connection that time. 1st and goal Nuggets. We got 5:50 to play. Hawley trying to lead the Nuggets on a scoring drive. Misdirection or maybe a misplay here. He's going to be brushed out of bounds, no gain. Everybody went right. Hawley went left. I don't know who was wrong this time, Jed.
That's the second time they've had a little bit of confusion in the backfield with their running backs and going the wrong way. So look to get that straightened out here if you're Coach Nats.
So with the second-string crew, they're going to get the play call in, Coach Haugen. And bring in a fresh body here, another couple of guys checking in. I see it looks like Lane Lelm's going to re-enter. Hadley's going to bring in a play call. 5:15 to go.
Kevin, I wouldn't be shocked to see another quick pitch to Lelm.
Okay.
The way he ran that last one.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. In the backfield, going to be rolling to his right. Hadley's going to tuck and run. Hawley dives down in close. It looks like he's about a yard short. It'll be a 3rd and goal upcoming.
Just inside the 1, Kevin. He took a Brody Hawley nice run, couldn't find an open receiver, took off. He did take a nice shot from a Roseau defender.
Hadley gets 5, and it's 3rd and goal for the Nuggets offense. See if those young guys can punch one in offensively. Hawley led 42-0 at halftime. Roseau has scored twice. It's 42-16 with 4.5 to go, with the teams agreeing on running clock in this second half.
This would be good for the young guy's confidence if he can punch this one in and put a drive together against the varsity squad.
Hadley calling out the middle linebacker here, and he gets under center. 3rd and goal at the 1, turn and hand the football off Klages. He spins off a 1, stays on his feet. Klages is into the end zone for a rushing touchdown for the Hawley Nuggets. Hard run there by Klages.
Really impressive job of staying on his feet, as Roseau brought a lot of inside pressure there with about 3 linebackers, and he was able to stay on his feet, spin off it, and find the end zone.
Klages, a 1-yard touchdown run. Score comes with 4:09 to play. So Nuggets will attempt a 2-point conversion with this young crew, which is a good thing to see. Nuggets will have quarterback Hadley under. Oh, he's in the shotgun here with backs on either side, receivers each way. And he'll fake the handoff, fire a pass, in the flats. It's caught, and the 2-point conversion is good by the Nuggets. And the 2-point conversion connection to Dylan Hoekstra.
Nice job by Hadley and Hoekstra there. It seems like they got some good timing. It was a real similar route to the 6-yard first down Hoekstra got earlier in the drive.
So it's 50-16. 50-16 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley leading Roseau. Final 4 minutes of this high school football game coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Well, we bring you back here for the final 4 minutes, 8 seconds of high school football. And let's see here. The Hawley Nuggets leading the Roseau Rams 50-16. Final 4:08 to go. As Kevin Kochman, Jed Carlson with you here tonight. And we've got the Nuggets kicking the football away. Roseau will go into the wind for the final 4 minutes, 8 seconds. Both teams were able to get offensive scores here. Roseau also had a kick return for a touchdown in this second half as well with a running clock in play. So we will see as the Nuggets will have another opportunity to see their kicker, Mr. Nicolo Lamonto, who has made all but one of the extra point attempts here tonight. He is going to kick it away with the wind at his back, and a benefit for him. He has a long ability. He's got a leg, and so it'll be fun to see with the wind at his back how it'll be impacted. And of course, as I go through the long diatribe of how he's going to boot it a long way, he kicks a line drive squib that's going to be picked up here by the Rams, and Roseau up to the 35-yard line will be brought down by the Nuggets special teams.
The return.
Nice job by Levi Dunham catching that return full speed on the bouncing squib kick. And also nice job by Matthew Crompton wrapping him up.
So Roseau, they're going to officially mark him at the 32-yard line. Final 3:40 to go with running clock. 50-16, Hawley leading. Stick around in our postgame report. We'll catch up with coach players. Come over and join us here in the postgame report, so we look forward to that. Here in our postgame show. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard reads Hawley 50 and Roseau 16. Roseau will come out their final offensive plays, and they'll have a new quarterback take a snap and hand this one off as Roseau cuts back, and the give this time is going to be Heath Bauer. Quarterback is Hank Broughton, and Bauer is going to get no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think it's probably smart if you're Roseau with 3 minutes left to make sure that some of your key pieces get out of here healthy and get some young guys some experience. So
no doubt, yeah, and it is part of the deal. And then you reach your stage 2 with the other team. That's a respect thing that also goes into it. So Roseau will be facing here 2nd down and 10. Broughton, the quarterback, going to roll to his left. The lefty throws a pass, and it is nearly intercepted. Good coverage by the Nuggets. They're trying to throw one in there to Queen, but it's incomplete. And it'll be second, make it 3rd down.
It's nice to see a left-handed quarterback, isn't it, Kevin?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I see a lefty on a regular basis when I cover Ada-Borup West football with Austin McCraven, a senior. And it is fun to see a lefty. I always think, first left-handed quarterback professionally that you think of, Jed, who do you think of?
I think of Steve Young.
I was going to say the same thing. We are like two of the same people.
We must be the same age.
Have to be. We're right in that wheelhouse. 49ers Vikings Sunday, by the way.
And I'd go second, Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. And he could, I mean, he was so polarizing. The great reference there. I wasn't even thinking of Michael Vick, really, but yes, good solid lefty, too.
I can picture the Mike Vick run against the Vikings.
We don't need to do that anymore as Vikings
dome.
fans. It was a solid play, overtime, by the way, and he just kind of ran up the tunnel. He was done. Away he goes. Oh, man, now I'm getting PTSD thinking about that. Broughton with the pass. And pass is completed, and the Roseau Rams going to work their way. That was a catch made by Levi Dunham. Gain of 6 yards. And 4th down for the Rams. They'll send a man in motion. Broughton fumble the football. Rams jump on top of it. Final minute 15 as Roseau will turn the ball over on downs as Broughton jumps on top, a loss of 8. So a loss of 8, turnover on downs. Hawley football, and they'll be able to run the clock out here tonight on this one. Steve Young was dominant. I mean, he was just a dominant quarterback, won all those Super Bowls with the Niners, and now he's known for his, Stafford clothing or something. He had a line that he was kind of spiffing for there. He was big with the dress shirt world for a little while, Jay.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
Tucked in, plaid.
Yeah.
Oh, huge fan. Does it?
Number 8,
It does a fair. Yeah, he's a big khaki
Elliott,
guy.
quarterback.
He fair broadcaster. I don't know if he's as good as you though on the sidelines. There you go. I gotta make sure that all those hairs on your head stand up. You know
Right.
that. New quarterback in for the Nuggets taking a snap is Elliott Lee.
Clagus, the ball
He'll
carrier.
hand it to Clagus, who will plunge ahead. And the Nuggets don't know if they're going to run another play. That might be it.
I'm not sure they have to.
Clagus is going to go ahead and gain a yard.
Gain of 2.
Nope,
Second
2.
and
Got to
8.
give him 2.
Coach Nats has got the headset off.
That's usually a good sign.
The hat turned around backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And he's shaking hands with the big boys.
That is vintage Peter Nats on the sideline when the hat goes backwards.
It's a good look.
Well, not everybody can do it, Jed, but Big Dog can do it.
Yeah, he pulls it off well.
No doubt. We'll be talking to him in the postgame report here in just a few moments as the Nuggets let the clock run out. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 50, Roseau 16. High school football on a Friday night. The Nuggets move to 2-1, while the Roseau Rams drop to 1-2 with the loss here tonight. Stay tuned in our postgame report on yourliveevent.com. We'll recap the game scoring. We'll talk postgame coaches' comments. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and more. Stick around in our postgame report after Hawley's victory over Roseau 50-16 on yourliveevent.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
At Wildrest Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
The premier Red River Valley land sale is coming soon. Stevedale and Farmland Sales eXp Realty is proud to present 600 acres of fabulous farmland located near Moorhead, Minnesota. The Allen Family Farm Sale will take place at the Moorhead Marriott Hotel on October 23rd at 10 a.m. For more information, visit stevedaleandfarmlandsales.com and thepeoplescompany.com or call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
The final score tonight on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Hawley 50, Roseau 16, as the Nuggets improved to 2-1 on the season with a victory, while Roseau, the Rams, dropped to 1-2 with the loss. We had running clock in the second half. Roseau scored twice. Hawley got a touchdown in the second half as well, and the final 50-16 in our game summary. We'll talk more about it in just a bit, but we've got some stars to talk about and talk to here in our postgame report. Down on the field for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game conversation, we have, first off, a great photo being taken there. Jed's in the middle. He didn't know that this was going to be part of the deal. Jed Carlson's down in the field with Noah Nelson as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game.
Hey, I'm not sure how I got in that. I don't belong in that photo. But Noah, congratulations on a great game tonight. It looked like the passing game was in rhythm. You guys had the timing. You played well. You ran it well. You threw it well. How did it feel out there tonight?
Felt great. You know, we took the easy stuff early. You know, guys found their spots, found themselves open, and had some good pushes up front. So it was a total team effort in that first half, and a great feeling for a win.
Yeah, I thought you guys were solid on all three phases. As much as it's easy to say, oh, the offense played well, I thought your defense was really tough. There was nothing open for them. What'd you see out of your defense tonight?
We stuffed up front. You know, we had a great week of scout team. Our scout team guys did great this week, giving us a good show, and you know, we were ready for what they had, and we were able to stop it.
Noah, praising your scout team on an interview after the game, that just shows me your leadership, right? You're a leader. You're the true leader of this team. You're the quarterback. How do you, as a leader, take this into the next game and build off it?
Well, we got a big one next week. You know, Barnesville. That's our biggest game of the year. And you know, having a good win like this coming into that is good for our momentum, good confidence boost. You know, we rode some momentum off Frazee last week, so going to next week, have some juice all week, and go play Barnesville.
Hey, Noah, I wish you luck. I wish you good health and good fortune, and thanks for stopping by tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Enbridge Energy post-game Player of the Game goes the way to Noah Nelson. Noah Nelson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll take a quick, if you got him, we'll give him just a second here. We'll come back and take a little break. We'll get to head coach Peter Nats in just a few moments here on our post-game report on yourliveevent.com following Hawley's victory by a final score of 50-16 over Roseau. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima Companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima Companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back here on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com following Hawley's 50-16 win over the Roseau Rams in high school football. The postgame show coaches' comments. Jed Carlson is down on the field with the big dog, Hawley Nugget head coach Peter Nats in our postgame show coaches' comments. Jed?
Hey, I'm down here with Coach Nats. Coach, beautiful night like this. You got the community out here. It's senior night. What's going through your mind right now?
We played a whale of a ball game tonight. I'm really proud of the way these kids approached this week after kind of an easy win last week, taking things seriously and getting things done. And we had short practices. We weren't outside very long because of the smoke and haze and whatnot in the air. And just they did what we asked them to do, is play the first half and come out and absolutely be on fire. And we played like our hair was on fire that first half and really set the tone.
You sure did. I thought you won the battle at the line of scrimmage. I thought your skilled players made plays. Everything was going well. It looks like your team is connected and moving in the right direction, back-to-back wins. How do you take that moving forward into your next one?
Well, I think you kind of said it when you're talking to Noah. You're talking about the scout team. You just had a pile of touchdown passes and you ran for big yards and a big win, and you got to ding around in the second half and hold the clipboard and do that stuff. And even then, he knows what's important, and this whole senior class does. They've been a tight-knit unit for so long. That's coming together, and these guys really, really want to be the group that puts us back on the football map. And they've been working at it for a very long time. They've been putting the extra time in, and we're almost on the map. We're on our way back.
Coach, thanks for your time. You got a connected team here. You got the community out here. We won't take any more of your time, but congratulations on senior night. I'm proud of you, big guy, and keep it rolling.
Yeah, it was a fun night, Jed. Thanks for helping out tonight.
Very good. There you go.
Back to you, Coach.
There you go. Appreciate that, Jed. Peter Nats down on the field there as the Nuggets next week. They're celebrating. They're happy about the victory here tonight, no doubt about it. Nugget Nation victorious over the Roseau Rams. A hard-fought football game here tonight. The Rams battled the Nuggets, though, just again, the coach said the hair on fire, and they got to find a way to maintain that and keep it moving. They've got a big matchup next week. The Nuggets will go the way of another home contest next week when they host the Barnesville Trojans next Friday night here in Hawley, and it's going to be a big-time football contest. I know that there's some great business and community support going on. It should be a huge type crowd next Friday night as well, and we'll have coverage on yourliveevent.com with the Nuggets taking on the Barnesville Trojans next Friday. Roseau, they dropped to 1-2 at the loss. We'll talk more about these two squads, get the game statistics, and we'll wrap things up here in just a few moments. From Hawley tonight, the Nuggets 50-16 winners over the Roseau Rams. High school football on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and yourliveevent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
50-16 Hawley defeating Roseau high school football here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks to Coach Nats for our post-game comments here tonight, and thanks again to Jed Carlson down on the field. Fantastic stuff tonight. Enjoyed working with Jed. Appreciated it very much. Jed, of course, will be coaching basketball here this winter in Hawley, and good to have Jed join us on yourliveevent.com for the broadcast this evening. Jed, that was fun, man. I enjoyed working with you out there this evening.
Hey, Kevin, I had an absolute blast. You guys gave me the best seat in the house, and that was just fun. Even though I don't know a whole lot about football, you let me talk. Gave me a microphone, and I can't wait till this winter.
Yeah, it was a blast. We'll be chatting a whole bunch more, no doubt about it, but thanks for the time, and enjoyed working with you. We'll try to do this again, and, now at least we've got you on tape, so at the Carlson family Thanksgiving, you can find out which Carlson does it better.
We'll be playing that at Christmas for sure, guaranteed, in the Carlson household.
I like it. Very good. Thanks a lot, Jed. Appreciate you helping
out
here
Kevin.
tonight.
Appreciate you guys.
You got it. A lot of fun tonight. For the game statistics here in Hawley's victory over Roseau, 50-16. Roseau tonight had Eli Wentzlaff 5 of 9, 28 yards through the air, 6 yards for Broughton throwing the air as well. Tucker Queen 6 carries for 8 yards. In the game. Eli Wentzlaff had 3 yards rushing. Jordan Borovich 7 carries, 51 yards and a score. Jake Borovich had 18 yards on the ground. Jack Jerome 2 yards. Broughton had 4, and it was let's see here. That was Bauer with a carry in the game as well. 86 rushing, 34 passing for 120 yards for the Roseau Rams. They turned it over once. They got touchdowns from Borovich on the ground and a 70-yard kick return from Borovich, Jordan Borovich, that is, in the ball game. So the Roseau Rams drop with a record of 1-2 on the season, and the Rams will be back at it next week. They're home after road trips to Barnesville and Hawley back-to-back weeks. The Rams are home. They have Park Rapids coming to Roseau Thursday night at 6. And then they host Crookston to close out the month of September, but Roseau drops to 1-2 with the loss. For the Hawley Nuggets tonight, a whole lot of stats to talk about. Noah Nelson, 12 for 21, 30 touchdowns, and 202 yards passing. It was Hadley, 3 of 5, 44 yards through the air. Liam Peterson on the ground, 5 carries, 21 yards. Noah Nelson, 5 carries, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns. It was Levi Lelm, 3 carries for 2 yards. Lincoln Midtoon had a heck of a night. Midtoon had 2 catches, 29 yards, and a touchdown. Hadley had a carry for 5. You had Hines with 3 carries, 18 yards. You had Skank with 3 carries, 18 yards. You had Skank actually with 2 carries for 4 yards, Clagus, 6 carries, 12 yards, and a touchdown. Steer had 1 carry for 4 yards to the negative, and Lane Lelm a carry for 57 yards. Let's see here. For the receiving side, Midtoon had 2 catches, 40 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Skank had 3 catches, 62 yards. Zach Liebach had 2 catches, 27 yards, and a score. Schauer had a catch for 10. Levi Lelm, 4 for 63. Jetvig had a 35-yard catch. That was wild and crazy and exciting as well here late in the ball game. As 258 rushing, 246 passing, 504 yards of offense for Hawley tonight. Nuggets, no turnovers in the football game, and improved to 2-1 on the season. 2 quality wins back-to-back. Win over Frazee last week, a win over Roseau this week, and they put up a bunch of points. They've got some positivity brewing. Now the Nuggets will host Barnesville next week on Friday night. We'll have coverage on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thanks again to my broadcast partner, Jed Carlson, for the efforts tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And also for Landon Peterson for coming over and helping out with some camera. We were short a camera guy for a while, and Landon came out and filled in. So thank you, Landon. I appreciate that very much. And to Brett Mayer-Schmidt and the crew here at Hawley for the hospitality, as always, thank you. We appreciate it. From Hawley and Dale Scalarood Athletic Complex, Hawley 50, Roseau 16. Friday Night Lights, yourliveevent.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.